Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the 5th episode of the SGTV experience. And today we got a guest on, William Edis. What's up, man? And how about you tell us about your channel?
Hey guys, so it's William Edis here. I basically have a YouTube channel I've been doing for about a year and a half, I'd say, maybe. I make primarily Skylanders content, although I do have some other stuff on there. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep the Skylanders community alive, I guess.
All right then. So did you start your channel? It says you started your channel around 2015, but your first video was uploaded about a year ago. So I just want
Yes.
to know what made you want to start doing YouTube videos?
So I had a few older YouTube videos, as I know probably a lot of people do. But I decided to delete them because they were just cringe, and So, yeah, I decided again to make my first video, which was on Skylanders. I think it was in like December of 2020 or 2019. Or it wouldn't be 2019, it would be 2020 that I made it. But yeah, I just decided to make it mainly because like I was bored, and I also just felt like it was something that like I don't know, like I was able to like show my editing skills, which is something that I enjoy doing. Like I enjoy editing. Like I was able to like kind of make something that I like, which is Skylanders, and be able to like edit it. It wasn't amazing editing, obviously. It was just mainly just putting clips together and audio. But like I don't know, it was just fun. So it just kind of spiraled there on into what I'm doing now, which is more obviously more advanced than my first video. But yeah.
All right then. So I mean, have you been into Skylanders since like the very beginning, or have you been
Yeah,
since 2011?
I got my first Skylander starter pack I got on Christmas in 2011, which is I got my Wii the same Christmas as well. So I got it was actually like one of my first games that I ever got, because I wasn't, other than like mobile games, like I had never had a console before other than the Wii. So that was the second video game I ever played in my life, which is kind of a bit of a fun fact.
Ooh, second ever
Um,
video game Skylanders. I think it's my first actually. I'm not too sure though.
I got the starter pack in Christmas, and basically kind of fell in love with it ever since. And I didn't originally like. Obviously, I was young, like
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how old I was, 6 or 7 probably, and so I obviously was not like big into collecting. Like I had no idea like there were 32 figures or anything like that. I just knew that there were other figures to collect. And actually, the only reason I started getting other figures was because I couldn't beat Stormy Stronghold, which is the fourth
Stormy
level, I think.
Stronghold, really?
I couldn't beat it, so my brother and I both were, we went out and we got one Skylander each, and my first Skylander that I ever bought was Stealth Elf, and my brother got Drobot. So those we had the arsenal of 5, and then ever since then it's kind of just grown. And obviously, as the games progressed, like I started to get more into collecting them, and it kind of peaked off with Imaginators. Like I wouldn't say I lost interest in the series, but it wasn't as high as a president in my life when Imaginators came out. I'd say probably the peak was like when Superchargers came out for me. Like I was big into it like then. Like I got the release day and like stuff like that. So I was big into it then, and then but like a year later when Imaginators came out, I wasn't as into it, and so I didn't collect a lot of the figures, which I regret because I ended up having to pay for a lot of the expensive Imaginator figures. Although I did get Pinata at retail price, which I'm proud
Oh,
of.
nice. Just so you didn't get the big three.
Yeah, no, I'm still looking for the Chompy Mage, as I was telling you the other
Did
day.
you get the
Just
Blastron though? Like,
I do have Blastertron. Yeah, I got Blastertron with. The good thing is that I got like a bunch of like the middle tier Imaginators that don't cost as much, like Barbella, Tri-Tip, Crankcase, Blastertron, Aurora, Buckshot, Mysticat. I got them all from one person who didn't really know their value. Sold them to
got
me for like
finessed.
probably like $50 for all of those, and it was a pretty good deal. So
Yeah, I was lucky in the fact that I actually got every single Imaginator besides the big three. I didn't even realize that, but I actually did get every single Imaginator Sensei at least, uh, except for Chompy Mage, Wildstorm, and Robo. In the time that I was still playing Skylanders and stuff like that. So I mean, I did kind of get lucky that Imaginators was actually probably when I was most active within like buying Skylanders and stuff like that. Like I was going out of my way to buy. A lot of the times before that, I would just happen to see a new one at a store when like we went to Target or Walmart or something like that. But Imaginators, I was like actually like going out of my way to get some of like the characters and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, I'm impressed that you're able to get every other character except for the big three, especially considering like some of Imaginators, like their the retail end of it was like horrible,
Yeah.
distribution of figures like specifically in Imaginators, like it's impossible to find some of the figures.
Mm-hmm.
So that's impressive. But what I remember, like when I would, like when you said like about like how you just go to store and find a figure that you liked, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and you get that. Like that was the same exact thing for me. Like I would go and I wouldn't know what the figures were. So like me seeing them in stores a lot of the time were like me seeing figures for the first time. Like I remember I saw Dive Clops at Target one day, and I just like I wanted it so bad, but like I couldn't get it at the time. And so what I did was like my parents said no to getting it at the time. So what I did was I took Dive Clops and the Dive Bomber, and I like grabbed it and I hid it behind like some Nerf guns or something. And I came back like a month or two later. It was still there, and
A
I picked it
month,
up 'cause yeah,
dude.
it was a
That's crazy.
while.
I actually done that before, but the most was ever like a day. A
Yeah,
month.
no,
Jeez.
it was I don't know if it was exactly a month, but it was a bit after that I ended up getting the figures from behind like the Nerf gun aisle or whatever. It's funny.
That's crazy. I mean, I didn't realize other people did that, but I've been starting to hear that people did that. I was like, people did that too. It was like, it'd always be like, hey, you can't buy it right now, but we might be able to buy it for you like in a day or two. So I'd always just like try to hide them and stuff in like random places across the store. Like I mean, I really one time I really wanted to hide it in like the food section because no one would expect it, but my mom told me don't do that. So I think I like ended up hiding it in like a different aisle in the video game section or something like that. Because like I actually think no, it wasn't a day. The longest one. I think it was like a week or something like that. Because I do remember, like, I think it was Prison Break or something like that in SSA, and I really wanted Prison Break. He was the character I actually wanted the most. Is Prison Break. I don't even
Mhm.
know why. I probably because he looks cool, but
Yeah.
I really wanted a Prison Break like really badly. I think this was at Target. I'm pretty sure this was at Target, and actually it might have been my grandma who was there with me because my grandma also was buying me a couple Skylanders and think I just hit it in like a PlayStation section or something like that, and I went back in the week. It was still there. Thankfully, it was still there, and I got it. But it was like the only Prison Break there. That's why obviously hid it because it's the only Prison Break there. I never really like hid something just in case like it was the only last one there. I probably should have actually done that now that I'm thinking about it. Like hid one just in case it was the last one there if I couldn't buy it. But yeah, Prison Break, yeah. And another thing is that my grandma did. You said your first counter was Stealth Elf.
Yeah, stealth off. Yeah.
So mine was Chop Chop, and the way I found out that like that there's different scanners is there was like an elemental gate, and I think it was it was in Skyshinner Docks. There was like this elemental gate, and it was undead. I was like, what the heck is
Yeah,
that?
there's an undead elemental right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck is this? And I guess I just never seen the poster. I don't know, cause but then I saw the poster, and I was like, well, I need one of these undead figures, and I went to like a Walmart at like 12 a.m. with my grandma, because she said that's the best time to get it. For some reason, I forgot, but I think maybe because like she thought like maybe the shipments had just came in or something like that for it, and that's why I went at 12 a.m. I'm not sure. Went there, a bunch of Skylanders. This is 2011 still, so I mean but yeah, I got it, and I think it was it was like I said Chop Chop, and I just got home and plugged in SSA and then finished the level, and then I guess at that point I realized that there's more Skylanders in existence besides the three starter pack characters. Because I mean
Yeah.
I don't know how it took me long to find out since there's a poster in the starter pack. But I guess I just never realized that, and now I have all the characters from SSA now and Giants. I'm missing I'm missing 11 characters right now, and I can name them all, but I don't want to get a list out right now. But the ones
Yeah.
I'm missing, I'm only missing one from Swap Force, and it's Grim Creeper, and then I'm missing a couple from Superchargers, and then most of them I'm missing are from Trap Team.
Mhm. Yeah, on the topic of collecting, like one thing that I'm really upset about now, and like I'll go into an experience that I had, like since my resurgence in Skylanders, but one thing that I really like regret is that I like never like got to like experience like waves of figures and stuff like that. Like we were saying how like we'd go to a store and like get a figure. Like I never really got to experience getting them in bulk. I mean, obviously my wallet would hurt from that, but a lot of my Skylanders, like my collection is not anywhere close to where it was before I got back into Skylanders because like I said earlier, like I kind of had a bit of a downfall of Skylanders. Like I wasn't into it as much when Imaginators came out, and definitely after Imaginators, there was no new games, so I wasn't really into it.
Hmm.
Until like quarantine came, and I like started to get back into it slowly. And I don't know if it was just because I was so bored that I like didn't have anything to do other than go on eBay and buy Skylanders. But I bought basically filled in the gaps of my collection. And
Wow.
that kind of sparked my interest again. And I also, obviously, I know you know, but probably a lot of the viewers don't know, but I built my own shelves of Skylanders,
Hmm.
like Skylander Boy and Girl did, which has kind of always been a dream of mine to do. I didn't expect to necessarily do it over quarantine, and I didn't expect for it to turn out as well as it did, but it's like a nice project for me to do, and like just really like sparked my love for Skylanders again.
Yeah, that's something I really want to do. Is like that kind of like just kind of boy and girl like collection thing. I always thought that'd be really cool. Right now I just have a shelf, and I mean I kind of did the same thing as you. In quarantine, I just started playing the games again, and I was like, I still like these games. And so eventually, I just started making a YouTube channel, which I don't. I totally forgot where I got that motivation from to make the YouTube channel. But yeah, I just got back into it, and like in 2020, played the games again, and I mean, here we are now. So
Yeah,
definitely,
exactly.
you know, wild chain of events that happened to lead to this podcast, and it's honestly like crazy. It's like the quarantine never happened. It's like I probably would have never made this YouTube channel. Honestly, I think
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have actually. I probably just I don't even know what I'd be doing right now. Honestly, it's so crazy to think about that. Just kind of weird because I think when I around the time I made it, I probably thought like Skylanders is a kids game. I'm never gonna play Skylanders again and stuff like that. But obviously now I'm making YouTube videos about it. So
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm kind of like not upset about, obviously, but like it sucks because like when I'm like talking to my friends and stuff, they obviously like they don't play Skylanders, so it's like a bit of a fear of mine that I have that like, oh, like I'm still playing this kids game, like stuff like that. But like obviously they know that I love Skylanders. They know I have a YouTube channel that I do Skylanders stuff on, so like they're supportive of that. But it's like a fear of mine that like, oh, I played this stupid game for kids that came out a million years ago and stuff like that. It's just like I don't know. It's a very irrational fear of mine, that
well,
I
I
have.
understand
But
though. I mean, I get that. I know that feeling really well actually. I mean, you just gotta fight through, and it's also like when you're at least when you're in the position I am, it makes you feel a little bit better about it.
yeah, exactly. And I'm sure now you're like now at where you're at with your channel, you're like you just like if anyone says anything about you liking Skylanders, you're like, hey, I have 14,000 subscribers and
Yeah,
I'm making
never,
money on YouTube,
never
so
would I thought that honestly. I mean, it's actually crazy. It's like I came into the. I don't want to like brag, but like I came into the game right around like 2020, and like I mean, I don't like saying this, but it's just kind of like a factual statement that I am one of the biggest SkyTubers left now.
definitely,
So
yeah,
I never like saying that, but it's I don't know, it's kind of weird to think about that. That like I'm one of the biggest YouTubers for a game for like my favorite game ever. But I think
yeah.
it's just a really cool position to be in. That people, and the thing is like right now, cause I am a bigger YouTuber, I want to make better videos. So this video I'm making right now, the reason why I haven't uploaded in a while, guys, is because I'm working on a video that's easily going to surpass an hour long, maybe even like an hour 30 minutes long. It's gonna be quite long. Right now, I'm still in the script. I'm already like 15 pages in the script. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's
I
crazy.
might tell you what it is after, but I want to keep the audience guessing. But yeah, it's like I've been working on this video for a while. I've bought a couple. I actually had to buy a couple things to even make this video happen, to make this like video possible. This is the first video with a budget. I bought
Wow.
a couple things, and I really want to make. I don't know. I haven't made a long video in a while. Last time I did it was October. Like, yeah, October was like shoot.
Is every level ranked, right?
No, my last like above. I'm talking like video above an hour long that's edited was in October. How long ago was October? Was that 8 months ago at this point? If we're in this,
Yeah.
no, it was like six
No, no,
months,
7.
7 months ago, right?
Yeah.
But every level rank was the first one that's like, which is like 9 months old now, which is like kind of weird to me that it's been that long. But I think, yeah,
Oh, you're 10 years later.
yeah, that's what I'm
That's
talking about.
right.
The 10
Gotcha,
years later.
gotcha.
Or I think that's like around 6 months ago, but like this month will beat 7. But dude, every level ranked that was a task, bro. That was
Yeah, I could not imagine doing that. I mean, if I'm planning on ranking the levels because again, like my channel, like I've barely hit the surface of video ideas and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still kind of like doing all those videos that a lot of people do,
Mm-hmm.
like top 10 favorite Skylanders, like stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I'm eventually going to be ranking each game's levels, but I could never do a video all out like that,
Did take me
like
5
every
runs.
level
So.
ranked. Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, it is my most. It's a video I'm the most proud of, though. I will say that. And
Yeah, that's
honestly, the video I'm making right now could potentially be longer than every level ring. Which I don't even know. Dude, I have no idea how I made. Because like the thing is, the 10 years later would not have been an hour long if it wasn't for other people in the project. That like how I add like cameos and stuff like that.
yeah.
It would
No,
not
you
have
had
been
a
an hour
ton.
long without those. But every level ranked is an hour and 45 minutes. Just everything I did by myself in that video, which is like that's why like it's the project I'm the most proud of because like I think it's edited very well. I even like did I used Blender and stuff like that to make like like when the levels pop up how there was like
Yeah,
that
the little cube thing.
I didn't think really many people noticed, but I thought it was just a cool little touch to add.
No, yeah, no. That I like specifically remember that because
Yeah,
I did watch that video over probably about the course of a week because again it's an hour and 40 minute long video
yeah.
or something. So I'm not gonna be able
Sky.
to watch it all in one sitting. But it was like that was a feat, and I don't know. I'm impressed with how you did that. I mean, it was beautiful execution.
Well, thank you. I mean, it did take a while, and it's like, at one point I was like, dude, there's no way like anyone's gonna watch this video, right? But then I think like right now the meta for YouTube is like long videos, right? I mean, I'm not even joking when I say this. I watched an 8-hour video on a TV show I never even watched.
Yeah,
It was
I agree.
by the student Quentin Reviews, and it was about a show called Victorious, which was like kind of like a iCarly spinoff, and I've seen iCarly, but I've never seen Victorious. And I watched an 8-hour long video on it just because, like, shoot, I guess I had enough time.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like you said, like YouTube is definitely transferring because I feel like people like used to love to watch shorter videos, and now it's more geared towards long videos. Like you say, like I too will like watch some far out video on something I've never even come across before. Like I don't know, an example of this was like I've watched like so many videos on Rubik's cubes that I've always been like kind of fascinated by the Rubik's cube. But like I've watched so many like long videos on like different people's Rubik's cubes collection and stuff like that that it's like really sparked an interest of like a big like more in depth interest of Rubik's cubes for me.
I mean, and if
It's
we're
like
talking like actually like how long that like I said, I watched an 8-hour video, but that was part 2 of the video. Part 1 was 5 hours long. So if like, what's 8 plus 5? Like I'm not bad at 13, I think.
13, yeah.
So I watched like
13.
13 hours of that's half a day on a TV show I've never even watched. It's crazy, dude. But I mean, like
Yeah.
this video is gonna be 8 hours long. But if the video surpasses 35 pages, which is how long every level ranked is, it's gonna be a longer video than every level ranked. Which
Yeah.
is because I mean the intro for the video is 3 pages long.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Let me make sure I my facts are right when I do this. Let me open up Google Docs. But yeah, I've been working on this for ever since my last video came out, which I think was what was it? I think my last video was like Skylander mobile game, something like that. Or no,
Let me
it was
check.
how Skylanders changed gaming.
Yeah.
Then it was everything wrong with Trap Team. Then Skylanders mobile games. But guys, I hope it's worth. I hope it's worth it. I mean, although like all my videos that are above an hour have done good, so I'm hoping that it does good because it'd be kind of disappointing if I made this like hour because I think it's gonna probably pass the threshold of like an hour and 10 minutes. I think so. Because, I mean, there is one part of the video that isn't scripted, like that I just talked about, something that was like 30 minutes long. So, 13 pages worth of content so far, 15 pages worth of content so far, plus that 20 minutes, and I'm still like, maybe 3/5 done with the video. Because,
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
honestly, for me, scripting, it takes the longest part. I could,
Yeah,
'cause every level
definitely, I
ranked,
agree.
every level ranked, half of that, so half every level ranked was edited in one day.
Hmm
I mean,
Right now,
there you go.
Right now, like for me, I know I'll spoil it here. I know that not many people who are watching this actually really care
Guys,
about my
watch
or
it.
like know my channel, but the video I'm working on right now is I'm ranking the OST for SSA,
All right.
and I am currently scripting and like kind of I'm still having to listen to every song, and that's gonna take way long. Like it's currently taking way longer than it's gonna take for me to, because like I think of my videos in three different steps. At least the videos that I've done so far, I think of script, voiceover, edit. Like that's kind of how it works for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like the voiceover part's obviously gonna be shorter than anything in the process, and editing is not gonna take too long because I know that I already have all the gameplay recorded for like SSA, anything I could ever need for that.
Mm-hmm.
So like scripting is just it's not difficult, it just takes time because it's like it's a very delicate thing in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, because like whenever I write the script, I'll feel like I'm starting to write like too many like of a certain word, and then I go look up on Google like for a cooler way to say the word, and it's like this. I don't know. It just doesn't sound right. But I mean, I can't. I'm actually like really self conscious about the scripts because I don't want to say like very over and over again and stuff like that, or like the word really over and over again and stuff like that. But I mean, scripting is definitely the longest part for me because I don't know about you, but for me at least, it's really hard to put my thoughts on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
For me at least, it's very very hard to do that. And I've scripted videos since like I want to say it's been a year now because like my oldest videos were not scripted. Like ranking every Skylanders game wasn't scripted, or like other videos that I because like in the beginning I didn't really have any edited videos. I think it was like every level, every Skylanders game ranked, and then every giant ranked that wasn't scripted either. And then, like, all my reviews, because back in the day I did reviews for each game, so it was like the Surprise Adventure, Giants, Swap Force, Trap Team, Superchargers, Imaginators reviews. None of those were scripted and stuff like that. So, like, most of my earlier videos weren't scripted, which I think they're really bad. But I don't want to get rid of them, because it's kind of just cool to, maybe go look back at those videos and be like, this is how, far I've grown since then, But,
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, and then I think I started... I'm trying to look for the video that I know. I ranked every single Skylanders hub world, and that wasn't scripted either. I'm trying to think. So my very first video that I ever scripted was I did like a 2-part mini-series called Skylanders Unsolved. And the first one was Skylanders Unsolved, The Mystery of the Dark and Light Element. That was my first video that I scripted. And then I scripted every single... I actually stopped scripting for like a second. I ranked every single... Have you seen my ranking every starter pack video? It's kind of popular.
Yes.
It's 29K. And that wasn't scripted for some reason. But after that, I scripted every single video. Except for why Imaginators is my favorite game. Because I was like, guys, I can talk about why Imaginators is my favorite game without a script. Because it's that good, and stuff like that. But other than that, all my videos have been scripted. Like, have you scripted your videos since, like, day one? Like, edited videos. Not like vlogs, obviously, and stuff like that. But
So, yeah, no, because I do have a few vlogs on my channel, because I just did get into vlogging, because I was in California for my school spring break, so I decided to film it, and I posted it, and obviously, it's not going to get as many views, especially because I hadn't I took a bit of a hiatus, because school was just, like, really kicking my ass and stuff like that, so I didn't have time to do videos and stuff. Because obviously I'm a student first. I mean, it's not, sorry to say, but like YouTube's never going to take priority for me over school, at least at where I'm currently at. So I hadn't uploaded in like a month basically, and uploading the vlogs got like the most viewed one got 59 views, which was like, I don't really care all too much about views, but views for me is like a way of validating my work. So like, when I work on a video and I see that it gets like, hey, this one video I uploaded it and a week later it has 1,000 views. Like that's like I can be really impressed with that. But to answer the question, my older videos were not scripted. My first one I specifically remember was. Other than that, they have not been scripted up until I started doing primarily Skylanders stuff, because a lot of my first videos on my channel were not Skylanders things, and then I kind of shifted into more just Skylanders content. So those videos are not scripted, and going into my first 2 or 3 Skylanders videos are not scripted either, but now we're getting into like my February fan requested videos that I did, all of those onward are scripted. So I've had to, yeah. So I've started to write scripts for videos, and that's like, again, I think it just helps with things that I'm gonna say because I tend, regardless of what I like, regardless of whether it's scripted or not, I tend to say I notice that I tend to say a lot, like, oh, exactly right there, like that was completely subconscious, but I like it helps to have a script because I do it less, like I'll still do it, but like I tend to do it a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know, and
I get that, dude. I mean, for me at least, it's like usually when I have a script, I'll still like end up rambling on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no, exactly, because there are parts like I don't really care all too much about the length of my videos. I don't want I like for all of my videos to be like at least 4 minutes, because I feel like that's something that you don't just like sit down and like you can at least like sit down and watch it. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, that's my opinion of it. So I like for my videos, like especially with the one that I had with Skylanders NFC chips that I did. That was about a 7 minute long video, but I was really worried that it was going to be like 2 minutes, and so I went a lot off topic with that. And that's why you could probably tell the parts of it are unscripted, but for the most part, I do script all of my videos.
I mean, yeah, for me at least, right when I started scripting videos, the channel did really good. So that's kind of what, started it at least. Because in 2021, the very beginning, at the end of 2020, I was like, I kind of want to reshape my channel from, because at that time it was like a lot of gameplay videos, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of like locks and stuff like that. Or I remember I did like a Skylanders meme edit series.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? I don't know. Think of those
I remember your Reddit reviews. I don't know how many of those you did, but I do remember at least like one or two of
I think it was around that time, but they were like basically like I don't know if you've ever seen like a C-Day video or something like that. But like imagine that for Skylanders. I think it was bad personally, but whatever. But I realized I did too much locks because like my Halloween special was a lock. So like if you go to my videos, it's just locks, and stuff like that, or like lock trailers because I was corny and I did like freaking lock trailers for some reason.
Yeah.
And there was kind of like this little section in between, which was Skymas, where I kind of like decided like I'm gonna probably start editing my videos. So I kind of finished up the Faithful 32 lock, and then I think I'd already recorded the All-Star lock at that time. But then after that, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do locks anymore. And I mean, the first like really edited video I did was like the Skylanders Iceberg video. That was cool. I did the Skylanders Iceberg video with Crib Crusher, which that actually did pretty good, 182. And then I did showing prototype designs from all games, which has 142K, so that did pretty good.
Yeah,
and that started it all, really.
Let me just interrupt you real quick and say that was my favorite video that you've ever done. The prototype designs. That like I don't know why, but I was just very impressed with that one.
Why? I don't think it's honestly edited that good.
Well, it's just like maybe like it might not be like necessarily the editing. It's just like it was really cool for me to see like some of these like I don't know how you got all these pictures of like yeah, I don't know. I've just never seen some of them, so it's really interesting to me.
Yeah.
But one thing that I've noticed with my channel specifically is like I don't know why, but people are really gravitated to some of my worst works. Like my most viewed video, I think it has like I don't know
33K. Yeah, how much does it cost? I like that video. Do you know
33K? I have to be honest with you. I don't like that video. I mean, the editing is good for my standards. Like I was impressed, not impressed, but I was like happy with the editing. But for me, like that video is just me reading off lists of Skylanders for 16 minutes straight. Like it's just like
shoot, I enjoyed
like
it.
me monotone saying Spitfire, Bowser, Funny Bone, like just like for like 6. I mean, like I know obviously like it's a good video and it's very informative.
I mean, shoot, it is a good video. It got you 33,000 views.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that I was definitely like it's crazy to see that got 33,000 views because like not a lot of like videos or like not a lot of Skylanders videos get like that's pretty. Sorry, I lost my train of thought here.
It's pretty good.
Not a lot of Skylanders videos get like like that. Like, not to brag, but that's a lot of views for a Skylander video.
Obviously.
You know, like, so yeah.
Then I think my channel can be like put into like a couple eras. Honestly, my YouTube channel. There was like the gameplay era, where like I did like only gameplay videos, and maybe every month or two, there was like an actual video, and then I think the next era I'd call it is the bad thumbnail era, where like I had like a lot of honestly videos that did really well for some reason, but like I don't think any of the thumbnails are good. Like the worst thing from each Skylanders game has a terrible thumbnail, or honestly like showing prototype designs from all games I think is a horrendous thumbnail, or like the tragedy of Skylanders on the Wii. That video, that thumbnail I think is awful, but like I this era where like I had like all the thumbnails were the same. It was like a text with a Skylanders background, same text, Skylanders background, and a Skylander, and then so there's like the gameplay era, the bad thumbnail era, which I think there is a standout thumbnail in the thumbnail era, the bad thumbnail era, and it was Chop Chop was robbed, which for some reason I just like
I do know that thumbnail.
followed out on that thumbnail.
That
for,
is
like,
a
no
good
reason.
one.
I don't know why. I just like look up like how to make money text and stuff like that. I don't even know why I did that. I think trying to find Skylanders was wild was also kind of a good thumbnail in the bad thumbnail era, and maybe expansion packs was an okay thumbnail. And then eventually, I think the bad thumbnail era stopped around was Skylanders Academy. Was it actually good? That video where I kind of like just kind of said if I thought Skylanders Academy was good or not. Because then there was like why Swap was so mediocre, a video I did, or the Lore of Skylanders, which I think is my most viewed video at 169,000. But
yeah,
I don't know what I call this era. Maybe this is the modern era. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
the modern era.
I mean, the thing about like your bad like what you're coining as your bad thumbnail era. I have your channel up right here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're bad in comparison to your like newer thumbnails. Sorry to say, I know you already said this, but
you thumbnails horrible if you think they are like
listen. I mean this in the nicest way possible to Crash, but they're better. Most of those thumbnails are better than a lot of his.
Dang.
So
you don't
it's
talk
not
to you like that, Crash. Wow.
No, I love Crash. Crash makes great videos, but his thumbnail game could be improved.
Nah, Crash would listen to like this. I would not let him talk to me like that. I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, but hopefully Crash doesn't see this and kill me. But I do like Crash.
You still think he got it up with the thumbnails?
I love his Honesty Half-Hour thumbnails, but a lot of his texts are hard to read. Like I'm looking at right now his every Swap Force level ranked. I can't even read the text other than the ranked. Like I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, don't mean to get this into like I hate Crash. I do.
Guys,
I do like
he hates
Crash.
Crash. You just said it.
Right?
Oh
hey,
God.
Crash was one of the reasons I got back into Skylanders. Okay.
Me too, bro. He's like might be the reason why. Because
yeah,
I told this story a million times. I guess I'll just say it again. In like summer 2019, it was in between Survivor, Edge of Extinction, and Island of the Idols, and I was trying to find Survivor content, and I looked up Skylanders Survivor, and I found Crash. So
I feel like we've been over this before, but that's exactly what happened with me too. Like I don't know if it was the same exact time as you did, but I found that is why I got back. Like one of the reasons why I got back into Skylanders because I found Crash's Skylanders Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
And I just watched it, and I was like, hey, because it's so funny, because I used to play Skylanders Survivor with my Skylanders. Like, I used to do that.
How would you, by yourself?
Myself.
Like, you just vote Skylanders out?
Yep.
Nice.
I mean, my imagination's a crazy thing, I guess. But anyway. Like you said, like, a lot of your original a lot of your original videos are gameplay, and I try to avoid gameplay on mine, because, like, you're right. It just doesn't get as many views. Like people don't like. In my opinion, I can't tell you the last time I watched somebody like I've sat down and watched somebody play a game.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Like
it's just like
I used to watch Markiplier all the time. I barely watch people like Markiplier anymore. I don't know. It's just not fun. But he gets views. So I mean, hey.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When you're that big, it does get views. But like everyone is just gonna want to play Skylanders. They're not going to really want to watch it. Mm-hmm. So that's why I tend to avoid away from gameplay videos. I mean, I'm saying that, but my most recent video was a gameplay video. that was only the second video that
It was a one-time thing, guys, I swear.
Yeah, it was a one-time thing. But that was only the second gameplay video I've ever done, and I don't plan on doing gameplay except for if I do live streams, which is what I've gotten so many requests to do live streams, and I just feel somewhat of a pressure right now because I don't want to do live streams and like get. I feel like it would destroy my confidence a bit if I like did a live stream and I got like no viewers. So I want to build my community a bit. I want to get to at least 1,000. Maybe it's even an incentive to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I could start live streaming and like I don't know doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I feel like a pressure right now that if I do a live stream, then I'm gonna get like nobody viewing my videos.
Yeah, no, I feel that, dude. I mean, when I first did live stream, I was scared of that. And honestly, speaking of live streams, like I started live streaming the rest of my Forgotten Lock, and I still haven't done the finale. I literally have one level left to do, but I just haven't been able to. I really want to. Maybe I can do it this weekend. I'm not sure, but I mean, and by the time it's coming out, the weekend will be over. But I mean. I don't know. I started doing the SSA Forgotten Lock live stream because you know that's the only live stream lock I dropped was the Forgotten Lock because at that time it was like it was like in 2021 I was like doing edited videos and I was like, why am I still doing locks? So I just dropped it and they weren't getting any views either. And it's kind of funny that the last video of the Spyro's Adventure Forgotten Lock I think is the most popular video from the SSA Forgotten Lock. I think that's the most views besides like the premiere or something like that.
Huh.
Which is crazy, honestly. Maybe people flock to that video and be like, where's it at? I even saw a meme where it's like things are still waiting for it. It's like the Forgotten Lock. And I'm like, I mean, the only reason why I stopped it was because people didn't seem to like it. And I didn't like doing locks at that point anymore. I was tired. I was playing Skylanders just to play locks at that time.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, I don't know. I'm just not going to do it anymore.
Yeah, I definitely feel like for me, like I don't feel pressure to be playing Skylanders. I kind of play whenever it interests me and whenever I'm kind of like, hey, I haven't played, like right now I'm itching to play Swap Force, like in general. Like I haven't played Swap Force in forever, so I'm definitely itching to play that. So like I'll probably like sit down sometime this weekend, just play a bit of Swap Force. But like I don't feel pressure to be constantly playing Skylanders, even though it's a lot of like obviously a lot of my channel, and to be fair, it's a lot of my life too. I mean, like it's definitely a portion of my life.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
but
I've been itching to play Spyro Reignited Trilogy for like no reason lately. I like that game. It's one of my top 10 favorite games actually. So,
really,
I mean,
yeah, no, SSA is definitely my favorite game ever. Like I don't know.
What's your least favorite Skylanders game?
Sorry to say, but Imaginators.
Dang, bro, you're a hater for real.
Yeah, no. I'm hating on everyone tonight. You and Crash, but no. I had my ranking is Imaginators, Superchargers,
Oh,
Swap.
so you agree that Stupid Chargers is not the best Skylanders game then? Okay.
No, definitely not. Yeah, no. Imaginators, Superchargers, Swap Force, Giants, Trap Team, SSA. That's my ranking.
See, it feels like Trap Team's like everyone's second place.
Second favorite. Yeah, no, I know. I've seen that a lot. Is that like Trap Team is everyone's second favorite.
I think the only person I know I think is Ignite that thinks Trap Team is the best game, which is respectable. But for me, it's last is Stupid Chargers, haha. Then Swap Force, Superchargers, Swap Force, think SSA, Giants, Trap Team, Imaginators. Imaginators bandwagon all day, bro. I'm telling you, dude.
I have to play Imaginators again, I guess, because I haven't played it, like, done a playthrough of it in a while, so I definitely have to, I guess.
I'm just saying, like, having the... I mean, Imaginators was my favorite game before Cursed Tiki Temple and Lost Mastermind Minds, but after playing it again with those levels, I don't know, there's something about it, man. And the fact that both of them rank in my top 10 favorite levels. So, I mean,
Cursed Tiki Temple is really, like, that's a good level. Like, I really enjoyed Cursed Tiki Temple.
You played it?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, I played
NFC card, right?
I have Wildstorm in figure form.
Oh, have you played what's it, Lost Mastermind Minds?
Yeah, I have Robo figure form too. Yeah, and the only I have access to every level. I hate NFC cards like in general. Like,
do you have Trump Mage though?
No, I have Jingle Bell.
So he's only one of the big three missing then, right?
Yeah, only one of my big three that I have missing.
So when did you get them?
I got Robo. I got summer of 2020. I was on Facebook Marketplace, and I actually just found a lady who like
had $75, right?
$75, yeah.
I forgot what was the Wildstorm one.
Wildstorm was eBay $100.
Oh, okay. So you ended up paying more for Wildstorm. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's crazy. Ain't no
But
way.
the Robo was just by complete chance. I found this lady who wasn't even selling a Robo. She was selling like other Skylanders, and I reached out to her. I'm like, hey, like I think she was selling primarily Imaginators, but Robo wasn't on there. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, blah blah blah. Do you have like this Imaginator? And she had it, and it was like not a good price. I don't even remember which one it was, but she's like, I do have this one. It's a rare one, Robo. So she acknowledged that it was rare, and I was like, oh, it's Robo. I'm like, how much are you selling it for? She's like 75. I'm like, it's a lot of
Well.
money. It's a lot of money to spend on a Skylander,
Mm-hmm.
but
No, no,
like
no, no. I think
the thing is,
it's better to
I
call
w-
it just getting finesse. I think, honestly. I think
yeah,
that's a
no,
better
yeah.
terminology for it. Simply just finessing out here, bro. $75 for a Robo. That's a steal. It's honestly sad that's a steal, but that's a steal.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is it's sad. It's sad. It's a steal, but I had to take it because I was never gonna get the
Yeah,
opportunity
I
again.
mean, you can't turn
I
that
remember
down, even though it's a lot of money.
I had I had I had the opportunity to get a Wildstorm for 68. This is when I first started collecting Skylanders again,
Oh, and you didn't get it.
and I didn't get my. I actually got it.
Oh, you did?
And I got it, and my parents were not happy with the $68 Skylanders purchase,
Mm-hmm.
so they made me return it.
Wow,
And I was
ops,
I
bro. They're
I
ops
was
for
real
that.
I was they are, but I was actually really sad about that.
But
That's
they're
the
okay with a
saddest.
$100 Wildstorm.
I didn't. Hey, they don't need to know.
Oh, they don't need to know. Okay, okay, okay.
No, but
I don't know.
I was lucky. I've kind of been at this point. I and I'm saying at this point, like it was recent, but I got to a point where I'm kind of just like okay with paying like the regular price for figures. Like I paid 50 for Double Dare and Gold Rusher. I paid 80 for my Breeze. Like I'm okay
Oh,
with.
bro, bro's out here getting breeze. I don't care about. I mean, honestly, dude, I've never really cared for minis all that much. I mean,
Yeah,
collecting.
I'm only like the thing is like I'm really so close to finishing my collection. Like all I need at this point is I have power and I have every figure, but 5 of my figures are variants and not regulars. So I need regular Pet Vac because I have Power Punch Pet Vac.
Mm-hmm.
I need regular Dark Donkey Kong because I have Dark Donkey Kong. I need the regular Donkey Kong vehicle. I need regular Taekwon Crow because I have Mystical, and I need, like I said, I need regular Chompy Mage because I have Jingle Bell. And then I need 8, because I also collect Eon's Elites. I'm opposed to collecting variants. Like, I don't want to collect variants, like, whatsoever.
Exactly.
There's no point to them. They're the same, like, unless it has a different design, like, like, the figure has a
Like
different
the figure
pose. Or,
itself is like a different
yeah, the
design?
figure
So like
itself has a...
you collect the series 2 or 3s. And...
I have all of the Series 2s and 3s.
Man, I'm not out here collecting. Honestly, I consider my collection done when I have every single base form Skylander.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I might try to
No.
get some Series 2s and stuff like that, but for the most part, my collection will be done once I get every single base form Skylander.
For me, like I also felt the same exact as you did, and then I like realized I actually looked like because I didn't really know what the Series 2 and 3 designs were, and I looked at some of them, and honestly, the one that did it for me, as funny as it is, the one that like made me decide, hey, I'm gonna collect Series 2s and 3s was Series 2 Wrecking Ball. I like that figure is
Bro.
just so amazing with the large teeth. Like I just thought it was like such a cool thing, so I needed to get all of
That's
them.
kind of goofy. I thought you were going to say like Hyper Beam Prison Break or Full Blast Jetpack, but...
Full Blast Jetpack was actually funny. You say this. It was the last figure I needed. Not including the 5 that I'm missing, but that was the last figure that I got.
You know,
Um,
if I'm going to give you any advice about Chompy Mage, I would say if you can, get him relatively quick, because he's becoming rarer and rarer as the days go by.
I
So,
know. It's really hard for me to find.
you might just have to
find
bite
him.
the bullet if you want him that bad, because he's... I got him for $100, but... And that's in box from Germany. It took like 3 months to get here, but like... I'm glad I got it, because it's getting harder and harder to find him. But for me, at least... Did you say all your Skylanders that you're missing?
Yeah, I said the 5. I'm missing 5 Skylanders that I have the variants for, but not the originals. I'm missing 5 traps, 3 dark, 1 light, 1 tech,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm missing 8 Eon's Elites.
Okay, for me... The ones I care about I'm missing 1 from Swap Force. That's Grim Creeper. And here we go. From Trap Team, I need Enigma. I need Thunderbolt. I need... Who is the guy from the Water Element? the dolphin
Lobster?
looking dude. No, the dolphin.
Oh, Flipwreck. Flipwreck.
Flipwreck. So I'm missing Enigma, Flipwreck, Thunderbolt, Fling Kong, Rocky Roll, and I'm missing Batspin.
You gotta get Rocky Roll. He's awesome.
And that's from
really good.
Stupid Chargers. See what I did there? From Skylanders Superchargers. I'm gonna look at the post real quick. I'm missing. I don't really count vehicles, but I just count vehicles. Right here, this one out. I'm missing Lava Lance Eruptor. I'm missing the Shield Striker. The what's Philippines vehicle? The
Buzzwing.
Buzzwing. And I'm missing Splat. So, but if we're not counting vehicles, I'm missing 11 characters in total. But I'm only missing 2 vehicles.
That's not bad.
Because I got the Gold Rusher and Trigger Happy. I'm only missing the. Oh wait, sorry, and the Tomb Buggy. I'm missing the Tomb Buggy, the Shield Striker, and the Buzzwing. Because I actually have both the Nintendo vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even really need it, but.
Do you have any any rare chases?
Rare is Red Drill Sergeant or Pumpkin Eyebrow rare?
I don't think so.
Is Glow in the Dark Sonic Boom rare?
No, I definitely know that one's not.
Those are all the chasers I have. Why do you have any ones that are rare?
I don't. Listen. I bought it just so I could sell it because I really didn't. I don't care for chases, but I did at one point have a White Flocked Stump Smash in my possession.
Ooh.
Which I did sell. Other than that, give me 1 second because I have all of my Skylanders variants because I hate them so much. I just have them in the back corner of my room, like tucked away because I don't like them.
You be buying stuff from SCL shop?
I've bought stuff from SCL shop, yes, but I think SCL is great. I just wish that he would sell a Chompy Mage and not auction it off. That's my only thing.
I mean, it is, it's all business, man. Business.
It's all no. I respect it. I just selfishly, I do wish.
Business.
But I was glad. I still do need to buy. I reached out to him about a month ago, and he did get back to me about it. But I do need to get the dark and light stickers for my trap case because right now it just has the question marks for my trap case. So I do need to get that at some point. And it was cheap too. It's $10. But his shop, I'm impressed because he's able to build such a big, not I would say it is a business at this point, but it's really impressive. I mean definitely blown away by it.
I feel like he has to at least be making 5 figures off that, right?
Probably, I would say. I mean, it really depends on how, because a lot of the stuff that he sells is out of stock. If it wasn't always out of stock, and you can't expect it to be when it's he probably buys lots off Facebook Marketplace or something like that.
I mean, he says he buys from everywhere, from Facebook, eBay.
Yeah, but a lot of the things are out of stock. But if they were in stock, he'd be making a lot.
Oh yeah, 100%. Shoot, bro, be stat. Is $42 for an inbox Rocky Roll a good price?
No. I got my Rocky.
That's the cheapest one I can find on eBay.
I got my Rocky Roll for $15, I think.
Well, it depends. How long ago was this?
2 years ago, probably. But
okay, he's gone up in price.
Yeah. I was gonna say I probably shouldn't be saying that. I sound stupid now that I'm saying that.
Because I mean, another one's $40, and that's out of box. I mean, I might as well just. But it's also bid. I don't see the thing about eBay is I hate that it's bidding, bro. I just rather buy it straight up.
Yeah, no, I've rarely done bidding. Although the best times that I've gotten bidding was for all my Eons Elites. For Eons Elites, I would say that they're all pretty decently rare because they all cost $20 or more. Mainly because I want them in the case. I want all mine in the case, and that's the ones I have right now. I have Whirlwind, Trigger Happy, Boomer, Terrafin, Spyro, Voodoo, and Ghost Rooster, and they're all in the cases. But I was really lucky to get Eons Elite Spyro because that's one of the rarest ones. I got him for $20 or something like that. I consider $20 a good price for any of the elites, but a Ruptor and Gilgrunt, man, I don't know where to get them.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. Also, another thing I hate at eBay is when it's a low price, but it's plus $30 shipping. It's bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's
it's in the UK or something like that. It's
yeah, I wish and that's the thing is the amount of missed opportunities I've gotten because I've been on Facebook Marketplace and they've said that it's like pickup only. Like, ugh.
I
I
just
wish I
hate
could.
that, bro. I personally just don't want to pick it up
Yeah.
with them because like, what if they're like a bad person, if you know what I mean? But
Yeah, I've done that a few times, but it's been like I've not had like it's mainly been like they are just like they leave it out and I just like Venmoed them right before I went to pick it up and it was like good lots too. Like that's where I got my trap case. I got like everything for $20 and it was like a trap case and like an entire collection of figures. Definitely like way worth it. Like
oh
I don't
shoot, dude! Yo, okay. Anyone
what
looking on? I just found a thing on Facebook Marcus Facebook Market that's $50. It has a Robo, a Blastertron, and a red Chompy Mage for $50.
what is this? Where is that? Now I'm into this. What
Hold up, I'm trying to look at the. I'll screen share it to you, I guess. But I
yeah.
don't know if it is because the description sounds a bit sus. But hold on. Looking at it right now.
Yeah, Rare Skylanders, Liam's song.
I don't know, dude. I'm looking at his Facebook Marketplace now.
I mean, the fact that he acknowledged that as being rare, I wouldn't.
It says $50. Yeah, let me just stop it.
5 rare Skylanders, one worth about $150. I'm looking to trade. Oh no, he's looking to trade for a PS3.
Then why does it say $50 on it?
It's probably a placeholder price.
Bro, one of them says free, $0, and then in the condition it says not free. Bro,
God.
what? Bro, what? Who is this dude? Someone get their dad. Bro, what the heck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, bro, like a lot of these, I finally got Facebook Marketplace to work because I remember I was texting you and I was like, so like Facebook Marketplace wouldn't work, so it wasn't available in my area or whatever. I think I just made a new Facebook account. Now it's working. Some of these deals looking pretty splendid, so I might have to keep looking.
Yeah. I just
them. You know, I want
at this point I just look for Chompy Mages. The amount of photos I've had to enhance to look for a Chompy Mage, like it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But one day I know I'm gonna get lucky and find something or some. I was also upset because Amazon is the worst.
Bro,
and if
I would
anybody's
never even try Amazon.
Anybody listening to this, if you're looking for somewhere to buy Skylanders, I'll just tell you this: not Amazon. Like Amazon is the worst place to buy Skylanders. Like,
They don't even
ever.
have them, do they? Like,
Like if you can find a Skylander, like it's gonna be like an old inboxed one, for like $80 or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Like it's just the worst deal. But they did have a out of box Chompy Mage for like 150, and I missed out on it by like a day. Like
man, that sucks. Wait, the Eon's Elite, you said you had Terrafin and Whirlwind, right?
I have Terrafin and Whirlwind, yeah.
Oh, because there's one that's like $22 for inbox Terrafin and Whirlwind, but I'm not really interested in buying. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, person really out here selling mystery boxes on Facebook Marketplace? No, bro.
I did. I saw that the other day. Like there was a mystery box for and it doesn't even specify how many figures you're getting with it. It's like $50. I was like, it's a bit suspicious. But
Facebook Marketplace is like I'm missing very specific Skylanders, you know, so I don't think a lot of people would have them, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. No. That's the thing. Especially when I have something like a Chompy Mage. That's just like. What are the odds of it are really astronomical. I'm keeping my hopes alive for it that one day I'm just gonna stumble across somebody with a Chompy Mage for like that comes with the rest of the lot and it's like a $100 lot or something that just instantly makes it worth it. Like I don't know.
I mean on eBay isn't he like $100? I mean
eBay he's like 300. Like it's crazy on eBay.
Bro, out here living hard right now. Bro. It's hard living out here without having it. I mean, once you get Chompy Mage, I don't know, dude. It was very nice feeling once I sat on the shelf. I'm like, nothing is gonna be more expensive than these three guys. Like,
yeah, exactly.
That's good now. You know. Like,
I'm upset because I had a guy who was like willing to sell it to me for $100 or $120 or something like that. He lived in like Romania or something, and he said he shipped it, but he never gave me the tracking for it. He ended up refunding me for it, so it all worked out okay. But I still don't know if he was a scammer to this day. Like,
I mean, if he did refund it,
he did refund me, so he obviously didn't scam me. But like, I don't know if it actually shipped or not. Like that's the thing, because he never gave me any tracking information. I just went off of his word
that
he
happened
shipped
to me
it.
too. The child major guy from Germany was not tracked. And,
Really?
Yeah. It took 3 months to get here. We were starting to worry, like, do we need a refund or something like that? But no, it eventually got here one day. Like, it was super random, too. It was like a random Tuesday or something like that, and it got here, and I was like, hey. I had a video of me opening it. I was like, oh my god, let's go. It was crazy, honestly. It's a really good day, because I was like, once I had them all, like I said, like, nothing else will cost more than I said you're missing Tycoon Grind. I found that one for $15.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
$15 for Taekwondo. That's not awful.
There's like a lot with Wait,
But
never mind. $15 is.
Yeah, this is turning into like Skylander hunting with Skylander Hero TV. But yeah, for me, like what I'm at right now with Skylanders, like I'm just looking forward to like I want anything to come out with it. Like I want not obviously not Activision now, right? Because they got bought out or whatever. But
by
Microsoft, yeah. So I just want because like it for me, like I feel like there is going to be something. Like I feel like at least there's definitely a possibility of there being something new Skylanders related, and I really am just holding out for anything, because if it does, like, you're getting huge. Like you're gonna have a lot
100%.
of subs. Like you're gonna be turning into like one of the biggest Skylander YouTube. I mean,
I hope so.
Well, you already are, but like you're gonna grow exponentially. It's gonna go crazy.
Real quick.
Yes.
Do you have chain reaction?
Yes, I do.
Okay, guys, there's one for like $41, which I think is a steal. I'm not sure. Like, is $15 for a splat and box good?
That I would say that's good.
All right,
I got my splat retail, but
yeah, I couldn't find splat. I mean, but yeah, to what you were saying though, I feel like there's no way that like they never do anything with Skylanders ever again. I just don't see that.
It's too good. It's too good of a series. I'm saying that completely unbiased to the fact that I'm a big.
It's one of the biggest global phenomenons ever. Like everyone was talking about in like 2013, 2014.
Yeah, definitely.
I just feel like there's no way that they just not just like maybe not in the game, but like they just never touch the series ever again.
Yeah, and the good thing is that there's such a good community around it. Like there are so many people that like want to keep it alive, like really like, and are really making efforts to like I just do have to shout this person out. But Victor of Saving Skylanders, like he is just going crazy with like he is pumping out content left and right. Like I was on one of his streams the other day. Like he is such an inspiration for it. It's crazy to see. I mean, like his TikTok has like 100K. Like that's like I don't know that's pretty big. I mean, it is TikTok and not YouTube, and obviously it's way easier to grow with TikTok. But I'm not discrediting that at all. Like he is huge on platforms. But yeah,
TikTok. Yeah, I would agree. I think, especially now, there seems to be a growing community around Skylanders, right? Like,
definitely, because it's like, you'd expect, like, it's kind of like a lot of the people who were playing it back in the day, like, I feel like a lot of them still don't have as much interest into it, but it's like some of like the younger like generations are like kind of getting into it a bit more. Like maybe they were, but like like people are playing it more than obviously they weren't really born when it came out, but like there are a lot of like younger Skylander like content creators, at least that I've seen.
Oh yeah, 100%. A lot of young people that weren't maybe like really young when it came out originally, like very young. But yeah, I mean like they're just getting into it now. But I feel like a lot of people are just coming back to it, especially around 2020. I think a lot of people came back. And I mean, like, it's like it's kind of cool to see, honestly. How many people are starting to come back and stuff like that. Like there was an explosion of SkyTubers in 2020. I was able to make it out of the trenches, but
I feel it's probably because quarantine. People are digging out old stuff and they find Skylanders. So like, hey, this is fun. Like that's not what happened for me specifically, but I feel like it was just a good opportunity for it to come back into people's minds because there's so much time on people's hands.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I mean, that's what a lot of people did. You know, these like Netflix and stuff like that. You're just so bored because you're just stuck in your house. Like, why not? You know, bring out a couple old games you used to play. You know, like it just happens to be Skylanders 1. I had already started watching Skylanders videos before that happened. Like, I was already a bit. I wasn't making videos, but I already was a bit inside the Skylanders community. Like, I was leaving comments stuff on Crash's video and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I just decided to actually make a channel, and I still don't remember where the motivation came from. Like, I didn't really think I'd get big or anything like that. But obviously, at this point, it might even be a life altering decision. So you know.
Yeah, no, no. I would say already it is. I mean, having a viewer base of 14,000, like your videos will like on average probably get at least 100 or 1,000 views per video. That is
I
like
remember
that
when my
that is
first ever video got
impressive.
1,000 views. I was like, whoa, you know.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt. Like when I, one thing that like one of the main reasons I do YouTube, and I know I said a lot of main reasons why I do YouTube, but this is like definitely one of the main chunks of why I do YouTube, is like posting a video. I'm gonna use my most viewed video as an example. Like that video I posted, and I have so many comments on there, and I've read every single comment. And it's just like such a big reason, and I know I've talked to my friends about this a lot. But such a big reason why I do YouTube is like the validation for posting a video and seeing it blow up, get 33,000 views, 1.2 thousand likes, and like 279 comments. Like it's such a good feeling to know that
Oh, yeah,
people are
100%.
watching the things that you put out, and like 279 comments. Like that's out of 33,000. Like I'm impressed with that. Like it's a lot for me to read through, and like so many people saying like how like not necessarily I have, but like that a lot of people like have sparked their interest again, and like I'm watching your video now, and like I just remembered Skylanders. Like I've gotten very few of those comments that like I was the one that sparked their interest again. Like maybe one or two people, but like it's crazy to just see like how like I've, even though I'm very small in the community, like not a lot of people know who I am. But like it's like how like I've made an impact. Like it's a good feeling, I
Yeah,
guess.
especially. I mean, I've had comments like that. I don't remember how many. I don't think it's a lot, but I have people that said like I'm like guys. I think that's pretty cool, and it's especially on my every level ranked. A lot of people are just like being like saying like, "Hey, good job, dude! I'm making this video and stuff like that," and that was really awesome. That just to see the people like saying like that like, you know, that took a mistake in a long time. Like, thank you for making it. Like, this video's awesome. That's kind of cool. And like all my videos that I've worked hard on usually do get like videos that I think were like kind of like, how do I put this, like half-assed. You know, I don't think do that good. You know. But
Yeah.
videos like, I mean, every level ranked it good. 10 years later did really good. So I feel like, you know, most of the videos where I do put in the work, do put in the hours, I get what's
It'll
ours. You
pay
know,
off,
so you know, as Dwayne Johnson once said, you know, put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours. You know,
Yeah.
I do feel like videos that I do put a lot of effort into do good at it, and I like that, honestly. I like that, you know, if I put more effort into a video, maybe it'll do better. Maybe, you know, people, and I honestly like, I just like the editing process as a whole. I like editing videos.
Yeah, me too. I really enjoy editing videos. Like, it's something that I really like. I have to thank school for it, honestly, because they've forced us to, at my school, they forced us to edit a few project videos, and like WeVideo. Like, I know you probably don't even know what WeVideo is, but it's like the editing software that my school used back when I was in middle school, and like that really like made me fall in love with just editing in general, and like that's a lot of the reason why I do this, is because like it's fun and like kind of almost relaxing for me to edit.
Yeah, it's like, I got a shout out to my school because they give us Adobe for free. Like, just put in your school account, you get all that stuff for free. I think it was in middle school, maybe even 6th grade. It's been a while since 6th grade for me, at least. But
Yeah.
I think it was a class called like multimedia or stuff like that, and we learned like Photoshop and Premiere Pro, and I just kind of stuck on to Premiere Pro. And I am like, well, we really didn't learn that much about Premiere Pro. You know what that is, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, I have Premiere Pro as well. Yeah.
I don't gotta pay. Thankfully, I don't gotta pay for it right now. Eventually, I will have to once, you know, I leave school. But I I use it. It's really easy to use. Honestly, I feel like it's the best one. And I got to thank school for that and the fact that I get it for free. But I think I'm mostly honestly self-taught because I don't really remember learning too many techniques just besides like how to use it in that class. But just doing it yourself and learning how to do these cool edits and stuff like that, and then watching it. Like I don't watch my own videos, but like watching it in the timeline in Premiere Pro and seeing that like it's good. It's kind of like that's cool. Seeing that.
Yeah.
I don't know about you.
Yeah, no.
Is WeVideo kind of like Premiere Pro? Do you use WeVideo still?
I do not use WeVideo. So I use Premiere Pro and I use another free software, DaVinci Resolve. I don't know if you know what that is, but I mean I'm not like big or anything that I have but I do have two editing softwares. But yeah, I use whatever one honestly fits the video more for me. Like if it's more of a simpler job, I'm just gonna use DaVinci Resolve, and then if I need more work on it, like more specific editing, I'll use Premiere Pro. But I'm not that good of an editor. But it still is just relaxing for me. And every video I edit, I get more and more advanced with it. Like I was one of the videos that I uploaded recently, at least one of my more recent Skylander videos, was I uploaded this video, Prison Break, basically, which is like a complete not a spoof. I don't want to call it a spoof, but it was meant to mimic Crypt Crusher's videos on.
Was it kind of like a funny jab at his series or something like that?
It wasn't a jab, definitely not. It was more or less.
Well, I don't mean that as a bad thing, but it's kind of as a.
Yeah, it was It was a parody, exactly. Yeah, it was a parody on his videos that he does with the Basicallys.
Didn't you do his intro too as well? Didn't you edit?
Yeah, I did mimic his intro with my channel, but that I wouldn't have ever thought of doing that if it weren't for the fact that like I said in February, since I got all those views on that one video, it was probably 6,000 at the time, which is still an insane number to me for any amount of views. But since I got all those views, I felt like I'm growing a fan base here. So I told them, I told at the end of the video, I'm like, leave in the comments whatever video ideas you have. I'm gonna look through all of them, and I'm gonna be suggesting, or I'm gonna be putting out 8 videos in the next month.
I'll be lucky if I get 2 out in a month right now.
Yeah, but that was a crazy month, and that's probably part of the reason why I had to take a month off. But I put out 2 videos a week for the month of February, and that was my last one. It ended up getting released on April 6th, and not the end of February, but that was because I took a month off. But that was the last video that I had there, and that was a combined request of do a review on Prison Break and do fan requested video. Not do a fan requested video. My brain just melted. And do a Crypt Crusher style video. So that was a big editing project for me, because it was probably the most advanced editing I've ever done. Get to the point of what I originally started with here in talking about this video. But that was my most advanced editing that I've ever done. So it's just really impressive to go back, because I have gone back and watched the entire video straight through, which I usually don't do, especially because I'll notice a flaw in the video and I'll just get mad at myself. I'm always my biggest
critique when it comes to that type of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
I mean, I the only video I've ever gone back and watched is Everlevel Ranked.
Yeah.
Just because I am very proud of myself for that video. So it is kind of fun to go back. I have noticed mistakes in that video, though, so it's kind of also stuff like that. But, I'm always my biggest critique when it comes to that type of stuff. I'm always going to be, maybe I notice it and most people don't, but since I made the video, I'm kind of I could have done better in that area, and stuff like that. But it's little stuff like that. And I'm like you though. I normally don't ever watch my videos because why? It's why? I will say that I don't even really watch them when I premiere them. I'll comment in them, but usually I'm just doing some other thing while they premiere, and it's kind of looking occasionally at the comments.
I have to get into premiering more of my videos, because the one thing that I know I'm lacking with my channel right now is I don't have despite doing an entire month of fan requested videos, I don't have any like interaction with my audience, which is something that I feel like a lot of YouTubers have. Like again, to bring him up, Victor Saving Skylanders, like he has such a good like relation. I guess like I was call it a relationship with his fans. Like he like has such good communication. He live streams 2 times a week, so like he has like just like really like. And like that makes that, at least for me, that makes me want to come back to YouTubers when they're interacting with me. Like when
I do want to do that, more. Like I have a Discord, I want to do more with that and stuff like that. But mainly, what I do is Premiere and talk to people in that Premiere and live.
Yeah,
streams.
exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, especially like I used to like reply to like every single comment I got. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, especially at your size, and I get that. Like, for me, I felt like since I'm still growing, like I feel like building that consistent viewer base. Like I'm not going to, but I can name off the top of my head like people that I don't know who they are that consistently watch each one of my videos and comment.
Yeah, there are a couple
And,
of
like,
people I think I can name as well. They're like I just kind of know because they're notorious for commenting on my videos.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's kind of cool, honestly, to have like kind of like a community,
yeah, no, really, especially because like I don't know, like I feel like I've grown like I haven't grown that exponentially, especially because like my channel like not been growing as much recently because I haven't been posting as much Skylander stuff. But like in that month of February, like I went from like 40 subscribers to like 500 at the end of the month. I was like this is this is crazy.
That's kind of what
like,
happened to me. Is I think I grew from like 500 to 1,000 in February of 2021. I think it's
and I don't.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you can go.
No, you go.
Are you sure?
Oh my god.
It's
yeah,
funny.
you're up.
I was gonna say, have you ever considered naming your subscriber stuff like what's up, William Editors?
No, never.
I contemplated about it. I will say.
The subscribers or something.
Mm-hmm. What's up, subscribers?
Subscribers. That isn't that a Skylander boy and girl.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. What was I gonna say?
William Editors
I don't know.
out there. What's up, William Editors? Welcome
Yeah,
back to the vlog.
Today
we're going to school.
Yeah, no, but that is one thing that I have considered is like I don't know, like I feel like it seems very narcissistic that my channel name is literally my name, and especially because like if I do grow, I'm not expecting to, but like if I do grow to be like bigger, like maybe like probably like your size, like I'm definitely gonna consider changing my channel name because like I don't know, it's just
Have you thought of like what that might be?
No, that's the thing is I have no idea what it would be. Like it wouldn't, I wouldn't know what to call it. I mean, that's the thing is like my channel for me it is primarily Skylanders content, but like my only part of my description says other than my subscriber landmarks, it's like just portmanteau of William Metis' life. Like it's just like it's just me. Like that's all I can think of, and I don't want to give it a specific name at least yet because like. There's no need to, there's 600 people, like nobody at like where I'm at, like nobody really cares what my channel name is. I think that people will probably just watch me for my videos, most likely.
I mean, shoot, I think Skylanders Gamer TV is honestly a terrible name.
But people remember it. Like it's not hard to remember.
You know what I thought though? I have thought of renaming my channel SGTV, just SGTV, like just call it that. Moving forward. However, there's a YouTuber already named SGTV, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Bigger than you?
I think so. Hold on, let me look it up.
Let's look here. I'm looking. SGTV
18.9
thousand.
Yeah.
You gotta get bigger than him.
I wonder what it stands for, man. But
it's Super Gamer TV.
But yeah, honestly, I don't like the name Skylanders Gamer TV. I think it's terrible.
Yeah,
I think it's terrible. You just agree with me? Oh my god, he hates my name. No, but
no, I did not. No, I just said yeah.
You hate
I didn't agree with you.
So
I like
right now. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Maybe I'm just against all the Skylanders YouTubers. I don't know. I came after Crash earlier. I'm coming after you now. Maybe I'll
Ignite the Fire is a great name. Like Crypt Crusher is a sick name.
Ignite the Fire. I gotta give it to Ignite the Fire because he is. So like he's the definition.
Are you about to
of
talk smack to him about smack?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I thought you were about to. I love him at the fire, but I also hate him.
he is the definition of consistency. Like he makes just quality content all around, and like I don't know, he deserves like I remember like he couldn't even get to 1,000 subscribers. Like I felt like so bad because like he makes such good content that like I don't know why no one would subscribe to him. Like he was getting views, but not subscribers. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he has like I don't know how many he has now.
I
He probably has,
honestly
like,
felt really bad
3,000.
when I surpassed him in subscribers.
Yeah, no, I feel bad when I surpass people that I know too. Like one person, I don't think you know. You might not. You might know who this person is, but odds are I don't think you will. But there's this one guy. He's famous for like 2 videos. He made
What's
a
his channel name?
tribute to Skylanders
Oh,
videos.
I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about. I watched his videos. I watched. His
You know
videos.
Wild Runner 1?
Yeah, I watched his videos. He hasn't posted in a while, has he?
No, I don't think so. But he has like 700. He has 732 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
And I currently have 641, and I don't know, like he's one of the ones that I've been watching for so long, like for like
His
a
videos
while
are good.
since he made that. Yeah, his editing is amazing. Like he does make really good videos, but I'm at the point where I'm like I feel bad if I surpass him, like just like that. Like I didn't even realize I surpassed like some of these people who like I talked to originally, like Bumble Blaster. Like I had a few conversations with him. He probably doesn't remember it, but like I had a few conversations with him, like in your Discord server or something like that, like probably a year ago. And like he was showing me his channel and stuff, and he has like I surpassed him. He's like 583, and I thought he was a big YouTuber, and like I was like when I surpassed him, I'm like wow, like he makes like really good videos, and I somehow like. I was the one, like, I surpassed him somehow. I'm like, felt a bit bad, you know?
You know what was crazy? Do you know the Meridian Reviews who makes Survivor videos?
Yeah, Meridian Review, yeah.
I don't watch him anymore, but that was weird when I passed him. Because I used to watch him religiously.
How many does he have? How many
He has 10.5K.
Oh my gosh.
That was really weird when I passed him. Because I watched that dude religiously. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Basically, he's like a Survivor YouTuber, but like for like super fans. It's kind of like
I would say for super fans, because he makes like I don't watch all of his videos like even close to it. Like I watch mainly like his ranking videos or like stuff like that. Like
I'll usually put him on in the background when I'm playing something.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, he's like it's more or less like a podcast almost.
Yeah,
like,
it's almost like
just
that.
kind of.
But
I
kind of stopped watching him though because I've heard a couple of rumors that like his power rankings are kind of based on spoilers. So.
Oh God. Yeah. I haven't seen. I haven't seen. I don't watch his power rankings. I mainly watch like his like the most recent video I'm looking at his channel now that I watched was his ranking Survivor auctions.
Yeah,
like stuff like that. Like I like his rankings, and like I like the what ifs. Like the what if every winner was decided by public vote. Like that was a video that I watched.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I think the last one I watched was the worst all time players, but like I don't watch any of his Australian Survivor videos like Big Brother because I don't watch that.
Yeah, I don't watch Australian Survivor at least.
Yeah, I actually do, but I just don't.
Really?
Watch videos. Yeah, I had NordVPN at one point, but I watched all Survivor seasons, so there's no really reason to keep them anymore. But I mean,
yeah,
and just like it's just honestly I don't like it that much because okay, you know the Survivor 41 merge episode?
Yeah,
where they didn't have a vote. Think of that, but like every episode.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do that. It's more like Big Brother style.
Like non-elimination episodes or a commonality in Australian Survivor.
I can't do that. I really cannot do that because like when Survivor 42 merge came around, I'm really glad that they made it elimination.
I was so pissed off when that happened. The 41 episode.
Yeah, the 41. Yeah, no, that was bad. I really didn't like
mad.
that.
I'm so glad they did a 2-parter this season because like I would have been so mad, dude. I would have gone off.
Yeah, me too. I am also like, by the way, I'm just really happy with how this season's going. Like all of the good characters are sticking in it. I do want Drea out now because I did not like what happened with
I will say I thought the season was pretty good until a couple episodes ago. So. Yeah,
for me it was great up until like one. I actually did not like Roxroy getting booted off there. I feel like Romeo should have went.
Yeah.
Because I would have liked to see like a Mike, Jonathan, Roxroy, High alliance.
I think the reason why High got voted out is because he voted out Roxroy. I don't think High goes if he doesn't vote out Roxroy.
Yeah, definitely.
If he votes out Romeo, I think High stays.
Yeah, no, for sure. Especially because like like Romeo was one of the high votes, and like he was like not opposed to just getting rid of High, and Roxroy would have at least backed up High, and Mike might not have voted for him, or at least like thought that that High betrayed him.
It's kind of funny that like most people don't know what we're talking about, but
I know, I know. Real quick, we'll just wrap it up. But like the Tory boot, like that just soiled it a bit for me for the season.
I don't want to talk about it because it's kind of.
It's a bit controversial.
Yeah, the stuff surrounding it, but it was just really icky watching that. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Situation and stuff like that.
Not the biggest fan of it. Mainly,
kind of felt like a third 41 because 41 had a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, and I
didn't like 41 that much.
I was actually okay with the stuff in 41. Like for me, the stuff in 41 was not too much for me. But when they altered the game like they did, like they didn't vote, like I didn't like that. Like that's really where it went off.
Are you talking about the Alliance? If you know what I mean.
I'm talking about no. I'm talking about 42 now. I'm talking about the Tory vote, like how they didn't.
Oh yeah,
vote.
when Jeff. Yeah, I hate when Jeff does that. He's like, "This is a moment bigger than the game." Like, I don't know about you, but honestly, like, you know the Jeff Varner situation.
Yes,
I would have preferred if they still voted. I honestly
for that. It was a clear like.
I know it was, but
clear.
like I know it was, but like I just don't like it when they do that. Like, I know he still would have gotten voted out, but it just... I just don't like it when they change the games for, like, certain... I mean, unless for that, but more this episode especially, like, there was no reason... Because, like, Drea and Marianne could have been bluffing. Like, very well bluffing.
Yeah, I do like at least that they did make them play their idols.
Well, that was had by Jonathan. He kind of made them play their idols. But, I mean...
Yeah.
I just don't like that because, like, they could have been, like... bluffing and not playing their idols.
They could have been using it to gain an advantage in the game, which I didn't like.
And then it just kind of like forced them to play their idols, and it also forces like Tori and like I mean I don't understand why Lindsay didn't use her shot in the dark either because she would have gotten voted out.
Exactly, exactly. I didn't like that either.
And then we do the whole like no votes tribal where Jeff brings out his whiteboard and stuff like that and starts like. Like, friggin', you know, like in the Cambodian reunion when he does that.
Yeah, Cambodian reunion. He's like, yeah, no, that was a...
I know Jeff loves that type of stuff, but I mean...
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, what does happen there, though? Because, like, I'm trying to think... So let's say Tori and Lindsay both get immunity, right?
Yeah.
Marianne...
Jonathan goes. Or no,
Jonathan he has immunity. And then Drea and Marianne don't... Is it like everyone who got immunity gets canceled out besides Jonathan? It's like,
I guess so. I mean, I feel like that's not possible.
Because what happened? What happened in the Cambodia?
Oh wait, no. Wait, no. It's not possible for everyone to have immunity there. There's only one shot in the dark.
You can only play one shot in the dark.
Not that. There's for that there was 1 in 6 chance of shot in the dark.
What do you mean?
So
no, I'm saying, what if Lindsay and Tori both won their shot in the dark and they did it?
It's the same shot in the dark thing though. So if they both played
there only is one inside that bag no matter what. Like
I think so. Yeah,
so
I think that's how it works.
If a person wins a shot in the dark and another person uses it, it's impossible for them to win it. Is what you're saying?
I think so. I'm not sure.
What if that isn't though? What if it isn't like what was it like in Cambodia? Everyone wasn't immune in Cambodia though? It was just 0 votes.
Okay,
right?
so no, for Cambodia it was so. Spencer, I want to say, had his... Spencer had immunity. Yeah. Jeremy and Wentworth played their idols, so they're safe. Mm-hmm. And then
it was just
what
Keith
happened was
Kimmy, right?
Keith and... then Tasha and Keith, I want to say. I think it was Tasha and Keith got votes.
No, it was no votes tribal, though. So
no, did they vote a second time or no?
All the votes were Jeremy and
all the votes were Jeremy.
So there was no vote, so they couldn't vote for anyone. And then eventually, what happened, I think, was the people that were eligible to be voted out were Tasha, Kimmy, and Keith, but like no one considered Tasha to get voted out. Mm-hmm. And so I think
it was like
everyone.
Keith almost like sent himself home.
Yeah, Keith almost sent himself home. It was like a really key thing, but you know. Very key thing to happen if he got voted out because he was like I can't do this. I don't want to like get voted out when there's like a mob or something like that. I forgot what it was. But like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, he felt bad voting Kimmy out.
But for 42, it's like what everyone has immunity. It's like what would have happened at the Sari Tribal Council if she had an idol?
But would the producers allow that? Like, would the producers allow there to be enough idols in the game?
I don't think they realized that, honestly.
Probably not. I mean, that was right in the middle
like,
of advantage
there's also,
of the game. So
it wasn't just idols. It was also different advantages. Like I think didn't Sarah use her legacy advantage at that
legacy
tribal?
advantage, yeah. It's
And
Sarah used
honestly, if
legacy
the producers still
advantage.
haven't learned from like advantage again, and they're probably never gonna learn. But
Yeah. I'm looking forward to, like, I think 41 and 42 were kind of just like the reset seasons for Survivor. I'm looking forward to just kind of getting back into, like, maybe like more like casting differences and as in like heroes versus healers versus hustlers type thing. Obviously,
I'm not a
better
big
than
fan
that.
of HHH as like a season.
No,
like,
yeah, no,
theme,
not,
but-
neither am I. But I'm just saying, like, casting like that, like.
Well, I just don't want it to be called the number. I think that's really like. I don't know. I just don't like a Dawn of a New Era would have been such a better name for 41, and apparently that was one of the things they're gonna do, and they just decided to scrap it and call it 41. Like, dude,
Yeah,
seriously?
no. And especially because it's like 42 too. Is just Survivor 42. Like,
Yeah, it's like it feels like such like 42. It's like, hey, you're on Survivor 42, not 41. Not the new season 40. It's kind of like, you know. And as well as like when players return from those seasons, which they obviously will, like when the season title comes up, is it just gonna be like a number that says 41 and 42? Below them, you know, like when someone comes, like when Jerry came back for Heroes vs. Villains, like there was like Australia obviously was underneath her name or whatever, but like for like let's say Jonathan comes back for like something, right? Would he just have 42 under his name? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because like they always say their season names, you know, underneath their
Yeah.
So it's like where they just have 42 and 41.
What would it be? Because even Borneo has a name. It's Borneo.
Maybe they'll just call it Survivor 41 and Survivor 42, like in the thing. And
maybe season 41. I don't know. Yeah.
it's kind of weird. I just really hope they. The thing is, like, I kind of want 41 and 42 to get lower views, so they don't do 26 days or the naming seasons by the numbers. You know, because I don't think that's good for the show.
Yeah.
Especially 26 days. Like, I understand why they do 26 days, whatever. But now there really isn't an excuse anymore. Fiji's lifted ban or whatever, you know? So it's kind of like...
Yeah.
But, like, Jeff's always like, oh my god, Twist. I love Twist. And just changing the game and making it not Survivor. Like, it was so funny when Jeff... When, you know, like how they did the same exact merge Twist in 42. He was like, guys, we're doing the same exact thing. But there's a new twist. Not Arby's, my bad, Applebee's.
Applebee's.
Like, that was the first thing he said. He didn't say anything. He said Applebee's. It's like, dude, there's no way you're serious right now, right? New game-changing twist. They're playing for Applebee's. I was like, there's no way this dude's serious right now.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be...
Oh my gosh, yeah. No, I'm looking forward to the new seasons of Survivor. They're like, I don't know. I want something just kind of new. I am done with the 26 days. I'm done with that. I want to go back to 39 because that's one of like the key aspects of the game. I want to go back to rice. I want to go back to like shelters, and I want to leave Fiji too. I know it's never gonna happen, but I want to leave Fiji. Like, I want to go back.
Thing is, like, did you say? Wait, what did you say? You want rice back? You want what? 39 days.
I want rice back.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
days.
say. Quit the whole monster thing and like this season's so hard. It's not.
It's not. Yeah, these people have been like, I'm like, they merged at day 12. Like, I could survive 12 days without any food and like sitting on the thing. Like,
as long as you got water, bro, you're good. Like,
exactly, it didn't seem that hard. Although I was watching a video the other day on like the Brandon Hance meltdown, and how is a Peridium video. It was like talking about how his vote off was staged. Like, half of his tribe did not want to vote him out. Like, Eric did not want him out. Like, really.
I mean, they kind of forced him to a corner when they decided to do it at. Like, what are you gonna do? Not vote for Brandon? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, no, but
I don't like that either. I mean, I get it. He was like, was he actually like that mentally bad? Like, I don't know. Like, did he play it up for the show? That's what I'm wondering.
I think he played it up for the show. But I heard he was going to pee in the water well, which
it's so violent, bro.
he was going a bit nuts.
Honestly, I just think it would have been funny if they went to tribal council and he just started like doing all that stuff at tribal council. You know?
Yeah, no,
I just want to see a Brandon Hance tribal council where he gets voted off. You know, it's like I think that would be funny. Because honestly, I think that situation he played it up. I never fully believed that he was actually that mentally insane. Because like in season 23, he was fine. Like he was fine. Like I don't really understand. You know.
Yeah. No.
I mean, obviously nowadays, if you've seen him like nowadays, he seems kind of a little icky. But like I just don't think
no. Did you see? Yeah. Oh my. I don't want to get into this, but he he made some YouTube video or something, and he looks like he went a bit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. His entire body is covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
And he I don't know.
Bro, you're looking like Post Malone.
Yeah, some of his views, regardless of where you stand, are just kind of not correct in any sense. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
yeah, he's all like tatted up, like his entire face basically has tattoos. Which, like, I'm not saying like you're a bad person if you have tattoos, but like just to the extent that like he has gone through, bro. Like, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy. I think he's maybe now you can say he's actually mentally insane, but you know, I never really thought. I think the caramel and stuff was a bit maybe played up for TV, you know, because Survivor likes their TV moments and stuff like that, especially when it's bigger than the game and, you know, they don't go to tribal council and when they don't vote. Because Jeff was like, we can do tribal council right here, guys. That almost happened in 32. Koran.
Did it?
Yeah. They Alicia vote. Or what was her name? The girl that, like, everyone hated on the Bronze Tribe, but, like, they kept her around.
Alicia.
Yeah, he was like, we can do it right here, but since I guess they decided, they're like, no, let's do the tribal council. They would have. Jeff offered to vote him off like right after the challenge.
Really?
Like, bro, honestly, like Jason and Scott are kind of like, they're kind of, I don't know. I didn't like them that much. They were kind of mean. Honestly,
they were not the best players.
They weren't the best people either.
No.
I feel like I don't know why they just hated Alicia for like no reason almost. Like,
I mean,
to be honest, she shouldn't have been on the
Bronze
Tribe, but she shouldn't have been on the Bronze Tribe, honestly.
No, yeah, she shouldn't have been.
Like, I don't know where that came from.
Should have put Ty on the Bronze Tribe. No, I'm just kidding. But
no, she should not have been on the Bronze Tribe. Like Scott and Jason were like, yeah, we're gonna vote her off. Nothing you can really do about it. We're just gonna vote her off after the challenge. But for some reason they decided to still go to tribal. It's weird. Like I mean. Honestly, they seem like the type of good guys. Like, yeah, the sooner the better. But I mean, it's also like, what happens to the person's torch if they, like, you know, like, what happened to her torch? You know what I'm saying? Never got snuffed. I mean,
they just take them away.
Like, her fire never went out, bro. Like, she's still in the game to this day. She's still playing in the game. You know what I'm saying? Fire never went out. Or it's like with quitters. Like, I think has every single quitter got their torch snuffed?
Oh no, what they do now is for quitters. I mean, I don't think anyone's quit. And the last person to quit was like B or Bi or whatever.
Yeah, B.
B. In whatever season that was, David versus Goliath. But she quit in the middle of a challenge or like right before a challenge, so like she wasn't at tribal council. But what they do for quitters, they lay their I guess they snuff them, but they don't
Jeff
lay them down.
Dramatically throws their torch on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. They lay them down. But
Jeff used to seem like they hate quitters, like, as a person. Like, he took it personally. But now, like, he's like, oh, it's okay, you know. I don't know why he switched up.
Well, it's mainly because, like, I don't blame him. Because, like, so many people work so hard to get on. And, like, why would you quit? Like,
exactly. I like Jeff when he was, like, trashing the quitters. Like, the Nyanka and Purple Kelly tribal. That's awesome.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like, especially because, like, they were so close to the end of the game. Like
Nyanka could have actually, like, had a
Nyanka had a
to
shot.
Win.
She was good. Like, I thought she was definitely winner potential.
Yeah. I mean, Purple Kelly, no, but, like, you know,
Nyanka, no, definitely not Purple Kelly, but Nyanka had a chance to win this season.
But, like, it's just, like, he gets so mad, but, like, now, like, with the John, who was, that one dude from 29, his wife, you know what I'm saying?
Julie, John Rocker.
Yeah, he was like, it's okay, or whatever. It's like, why aren't you mad? Why aren't you mad? Because, like, Austin, he was fuming when that happened, and especially the double quit. He was absolutely, like, pissed.
Well, the thing with Austin is, like, he had like a staph infection too. Like he was dealing with like other stuff. Is like he quit for medical reasons. But like
Jeff was still fuming. Like, he was still
Jeff was mad at him.
Yeah, and I mean, if medical says you're good, which I assume they did because he stayed. Like, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know, you know. Because, like, if medical clears you, and medical's very, like, cautious with that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want someone to die on the show, because that would, like, probably end the show, you know?
It would definitely end the show, yeah.
So,
if anyone ever dies in Survivor,
it's like, done. If medical says you're good, like, you're good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, anyway.
I think Austin was I don't know. But he also hated Pelicans, so maybe that's what drove him out of the game. Was his
Yeah, the
fear for
Pelican. Yeah,
Pelicans.
the Pelicans got him out.
Yeah. It's such a rant. Like, he's like this big buff dude, and like a Pelican came. He was like, get away from me. I don't want the
Yeah.
Pelican. Get the Pelican away from me. But no, the Yonkin Purple Killer really had no excuse, I don't think.
Mm.
Right. Like, I've heard like rumors that like production like purposely didn't give Purple Kelly any clothes, but I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know about that. I just don't feel like that would happen, honestly. Especially like in 21, like I could see that happening in like season 1, like the earlier seasons, stuff like that, but like
When it's already such an established show that they don't really need ratings all too much. Like,
yeah, I don't really think that would actually happen, honestly. I mean, maybe they did because like it was. Well, actually, no. This was a season right after Heroes versus Villains, so no, they didn't really need it. I mean, because
yeah,
they didn't realize they were in the Dark Ages yet, because this was the first season filming in the Dark Ages.
yeah,
Because I mean, maybe like I would understand that happened like 24, but like no, not 21. I just don't think personally it's gonna happen. It's honestly kind of weird. It's like I don't remember Nicaragua at all besides the double quit. Like I don't remember like anything from that season.
I remember. You remember Dan? I loved Dan. He was great.
I didn't remember the shoes incident.
Sure, yeah, his Crocs or whatever. They weren't Crocs.
He was really a
But,
mafia boss.
yeah, like
Like,
he was a mob boss. Oh my
he like had
gosh.
the shoes and like who was it that threw him away? And then she went
Ollie.
and apologized to him. And she threw away his shoes and she went to
His
go
like
get him.
$200 shoes.
It
or
was like a
something
one
crazy.
episode character arc. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Of like Holly like getting mad at him throwing away his shoes, which that has to be against like the rules, right?
I feel like you should not take someone's personal belongings.
But I feel like the show thought it'd be a good moment.
Oh yeah, great character moment for the crazy they did to take the old guy's shoes and like
Yeah.
throw them in the river.
It's kind of like what happened when they stole Philip's like undies. or
His
whatever.
under yeah.
And I don't believe that Phil found them. Production 100% told him where they were at.
Yeah, come on.
He
You're
didn't-
not gonna find like buried in the ground.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, the odds of that are
He's
kinda-
like, I was led the way by probably I don't know what he was.
by the
crazy.
feather in my head.
Yeah, and that's total BS. Production told him where it's at because I mean that has to be against like the rules. You know, get rid of their clothes, so they had to get him back or whatever. Then he's like say he converted to Buddhism on the show, like during
I
the
don't
show.
know.
I'm pretty sure he said that. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, the
Yeah,
fact that he even
I
got
do-
to like fans versus favorites is insane.
Speaking of stuff like that, like I do like my front runner for this season like is first of all is Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like he just deserves to win at this point because he's carried like all of his pre-merge tribe mates to like just carried them through the game.
Mm-hmm.
But other than him, Mike is just so wholesome. Like him and like the stuff with him and Omar a few episodes ago, like that was just like I don't know that gave me winner edit vibes from Mike.
I feel like Omar has too good of an edit to win.
Yeah, he does.
He's either going
Although,
down like the do or die or like fire.
I think Mike's gonna get mad at him though, because I think he's gonna be like find out that like High was like truthful to Mike.
I mean, to be
'cause, like,
fair, High probably was thinking all that stuff. You know that.
yeah,
he's
but
more
Omar
confident.
didn't make it up. He did fabricate it.
I mean, Mike seemed to take that personally. Like he just like hated High all of a sudden. That's the reason I didn't really even like that episode. The last episode, it was like very rushed. It's like High was like one of the most important players, and he kind of went out just very like non-eventfully.
Yeah, that is exactly how I
That felt like
too. I was
a Lindsay vote off. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, Lindsay or like even like Marianne, who like I think Marianne is an important character on the season, but like I don't think she has a chance to win, in my opinion.
But,
I can see her going out like late merge.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, like
But,
for
yeah.
High, dude, he's been around forever. Like we got a lot. Of
I
competition.
thought High was gonna be one of the big finalists. Like I thought he was really gonna take.
Well,
end up
usually one of the
taking
bigger players goes out around this time, right?
Sometimes I feel like usually like early to
Didn't
early
Shan
to
go
mid
out around this
merge.
time?
Who's it? Who?
Chantel, 41.
She go out.
She
Yeah,
went
no, she
around
was.
like final 8, right?
Yeah. Finally, I actually think she did go out.
So wasn't this final 8 too?
Yeah, this is finally too. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, you're exactly right.
Well, I don't know about you, but like these challenges seem so unfair for Jonathan. These are individual immunity challenges. Like they require balance, and this dude has massive feet.
Yeah.
Like,
But,
the reason why he probably lost that challenge, last episode, was because he couldn't balance on it because he had such big feet.
Yeah, I feel like in general though, like they will balance it out though. Like I feel like a lot of the earlier merge challenges are balance based, but like they're not all gonna be like that. I feel like there's
I
gonna
don't
be a
know.
lot
All
of
the, like, merge challenges since, like, 41 has seemed, like, very balance based. A lot of them. Most of them.
Really?
In fact. Yeah. Like, haven't they all? Individual immunity challenges.
Oh yeah, individual immunity. Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
saying the individual immunity challenges are all very balance based. Like, I think the reason why I didn't win the last one, like I said, is because he couldn't fit his feet on the last.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. That was.
Like, I was saying,
I
like,
thought it.
shouldn't they all make those, like, proportionally sized at least? You know, so it's kind of fair.
Yeah, usually like how they do with the weight, like it was like 10% of your weight starting into the
Because, like,
game
when
or
you have,
whatever.
like, the same pull and it's like Lindsay and Jonathan who have very different sized bodies, it's like, I don't know, just kind of. I mean, I know, like, Survivor isn't fair all the time, but it's like individual immunity challenges should be, you know,
Balanced at least.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, I mean,
Anyway.
individual immunities are pretty balanced if Mike is able to go on a 5 immunity win streak. Because I don't even think Mike is that big of a challenge piece, honestly. I just think he played with people who aren't that physically adept, you know? Mike Holloway.
Mike. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah. He was not the. Come on, he wasn't even the biggest physical threat.
He just
left in
played
the
with,
game.
you know, challenge beasts like Dan Foley, you know?
And Foley, dude, classic, like best. Honestly,
Will
when I think of
Sims.
the Will Sims, Mama C. Come
He
on.
played with some hard competition.
Really hard
Haley
competition. I mean,
Ford.
like, he got some of the biggest comp or the smallest comp threats out early, like Joey Amazing. Like come on, Joe was out.
Let
Like
me see the people once he went on his immunity streak that he beat. Hold up, the people that left. Let me see. Worlds apart.
Sharin.
Yeah, yeah. Sure. What a. Honestly, I feel bad for her, but, like, she was hella annoying. You know.
Yeah, she made it. You know, I was glad that she made it as far as she did in Worlds Apart, but for 31, I feel like I could have seen her more.
Yeah.
But rather than like Robot Spencer, like I'm sick of Spencer.
But yeah, dude, like, he had to play people like the amazing Jen Brown, Shireen, Dan Foley, Will Sims the second, Carolyn. Like,
Yeah,
I like how, like, Will Sims' like job title was YouTube sensation. I had never seen him before that season.
yeah,
I never seen him
yeah.
anywhere. Like, what video? What video? What is his what? Like, I get it if like Markiplier was on the show and they called him a YouTube sensation, but who is this Will Sims,
Will
bro?
Sims.
Never heard of
so
him.
true. Very true.
Like, I think it was like him dancing at like a gas station or something like that. There's like, it got a bunch of views, but it only got 1 million views, which, like, yeah, it's a lot, but like that's nowhere near like viral sensation in today's landscape, you know. Like 2015 wasn't like that's still like 1 million views. Still, like, if you're gonna call yourself a YouTube sensation, like, I don't think 1 million views is
Yeah,
necessary.
no, definitely not. In 2015, definitely not.
Maybe like a Skylanders sensation, you know, 1 million views. Definitely.
Skylanders sensation, definitely.
Imagine the
I mean,
Skylanders video got 1 million views. Shoot.
that would be crazy.
I mean, on TikTok, some Skylanders videos I've seen got millions of views.
Definitely, yeah, no, definitely.
But TikTok is just such a different landscape, honestly.
TikTok, you can't compare TikTok to YouTube.
Yeah, Victor
now,
did say that, though. Like, it is so much easier to do TikTok.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like,
He said-
not to discredit him here, but it is so much easier to gain
I mean,
TikTok.
he said, like, he said to me, like, I think anyone could blow up on TikTok, honestly, if you just put enough time into it.
Yeah, and I feel that for everything. Like, if you put enough time into anything, you're gonna. It's
I just think TikTok is easier to accomplish that on.
Yeah,
Especially just because there's so many more people using it.
Yeah, I actually am personally not on TikTok.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't really. Not that I don't believe in it. I just. I
I
don't really
believe in
like.
TikTok.
I just don't like the culture like surrounding TikTok. Like all
Oh,
these.
yeah,
like,
me neither. I don't use it that often, but, you know. I have
Yeah.
gone on it to see some of Victor's vids and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I have seen some of his vids though. They look pretty good.
Yeah. I mean,
But,
for TikTok, they're like...
For
It's
TikTok,
like-
yeah.
Vine is like... Honestly, I've watched a lot of Vine, and, like, going back, it's like... I did not realize how fast-paced Vines were. Like, I thought TikToks were short. Dude, Vines are, like, 2 seconds long.
Yeah, true.
Like, Vines are so fast-paced. Like, I didn't... Maybe that's the reason why it's downfall, because, like, the videos are only, like, 2 seconds long on each of them. Like I've recently watched a lot of Vine compilations. They're like 5 seconds. Like TikTok's like maybe like 10. You know, Vine's like 2 2 seconds long. Very like
Yeah.
fast paced. That's why there's so many compilations because like they're really short. You know, like
Um,
a person can make like 10 Vines in one day. Oh,
I'm really I'm really like really just holding out for a new Skylanders game or like something Skylanders news.
I'm holding out for a new Vine. Elon bring Vine back.
Yeah.
Elon. No, I mean,
Get big on Vine.
I do feel like we'll see something, not necessarily a game, but something eventually.
Exactly. That's all I want. I want a remaster too. Like a remaster would be like that. I don't even need a seventh game. I don't care for a seventh game. I don't care for new figures. I need a remaster of SSA or
I'd
something.
rather have a remaster before a new game.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Because like, what are they gonna make a seventh game about? Like, I don't know. The plot has just gotten so. I don't care about the plot past. Like I know you like Imagineers. Do you think the plot is good or no?
oh no, it's terrible.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I was at least making sure that you didn't think the plot was
Like,
good,
dude, some of my favorite movies and games have terrible plots.
Yeah. No,
I don't
that's
care
true.
that much for stories. Like, a good story will never change my opinion about a game.
Yeah.
It's all gameplay for me. Like, that's really the only thing that matters. Which is why Supercharged is my least favorite game. Like, I'll admit that Supercharged has the best story. Not even close, really.
Yeah, no,
But it's
definitely.
But it has the worst gameplay for me, so it's the worst game.
It's the only one. It's the only one for me that's like not like the thing is like I like all of the stories with the exception of Imaginators, but like
Okay.
for me it's kind of just like it's just it's for me like all of the stories like they're all just fetch quests. They're all like go here, get this, get that.
Do you think
go,
that way
like,
with Superchargers?
No, except for Superchargers. That's the only one. And no, Imaginators also is not, but Imaginators.
Does it feel like there's like an actual reason to why you're going to this place and stuff like that?
Yeah, for Superchargers, I feel like
I don't
other
know,
than
dude. Like it's still very like a lot of the stuff is very contrived in my opinion. Like we need a thunderous bolt with 100 bajillion electricity volts to go to the land of the undead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the parts like that are not like the most amazing, but it's still better than like just constant like the first game is literally collecting eight thunderous bolts. Like it's literally just that.
Every level's a thunderous bolt, and
Yeah,
there's a couple side quests for like extra parts of the core light, which are like really random. Like a giant gear. Oh, we need a giant gear, guys. Okay, cool.
Yeah, giant gear. We gotta get this like oil for the.
I think something I don't like about Superchargers is how early you save Eon. I think that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that should have been late game. Because like
true, like you
it's
save him in like
Eon,
what the third or fourth level.
Yeah, Eon
like,
getting captured is like such a big thing, and with him like getting brought back in like the fourth chapter, it just feels like nothing happened. Like it doesn't feel as important. Like Eon getting captured could be something like very important that happens, but because he gets saved so early on, it's like it doesn't even seem that important. And when he comes back, he doesn't even know what to do.
Yeah, that
like,
is true.
I think Eon, like I think most of the game should be focused on like trying to get Eon with the threat of chaos. Also, I mean, for this Superchargers, these have more chapters, but I think it should have more than 13 chapters. I think what should have happened is like you save Eon in like the 12th chapter or something like that, right? And he has and since he's Eon, he has the information to to be able to destroy chaos in his Sky Eater thing, right? And in like maybe like 3 or 2 chapters later, we get the stuff we need to use to destroy it, and then we go get chaos or whatever, But I think Eon getting saved should have been late game.
Now, question: does Eon have an information squid?
No, he does not.
But
Eon does say like in his video thing before he gets captured, doesn't he say like something about how to stop it?
He says something. Does he get cut off? I honestly don't.
He does say he says I've sent the Superchargers to save you guys.
Yeah, you're right.
But you agree that Eon's getting saved should have been late game?
No, definitely. I feel it definitely way too early. It definitely detracts from the fact that it was like, hey, this guy Eon's gone. Like he's been captured by like Moneybone or whoever captured. I guess Chaos did. I don't know. but he was with Moneybone. But like it just that entire plot line just seems pointless to me because we
Yeah.
just save him with no like is such like a such just like a stupid way of getting out of the plot by just saying, hey, there's this dragon that uh can tell you where somebody is no matter like what.
Yeah, as long as you
No matter
have
what,
like,
he just has one article of their clothing
Yeah.
or whatever. It's
like the whole
So,
Eon
man.
Slock was very contrived, but also like I just don't buy the initial plot of Superchargers. That Chaos was able to get control of Skylands.
yeah, exactly. Like,
I
what
don't,
happened with
I
that?
don't
It
buy
just
that. Like they don't
it
even say
happened so
it,
abrupt.
it probably like they probably explain it the way in a comic, which I don't like. But like, the Skylanders had to leave for that to happen because there's no way that happens if the Skylanders are around, right?
Yeah,
And like, there's no way all the Skylanders just leave for a second. And then it's like, also, it's like, how is Chaos, even without the Skylanders, able to control all of Skylanders, make this giant, like, machine that eats the sky, right? And then, like, for no one to do anything and just let it happen, it's like, I don't buy it. And, like, how did the Skylanders even... We have to get back into Skylands by going through a ripboard, or, like, we aren't in Skylands anymore. Like, I just don't buy it, the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like that a lot of the I wish that the games kind of segued into each other and like they have like a slight segue I guess like with like
From SSA to Giants, there's a segue, but other than
there's
that...
a segue but other than that there's nothing exactly like they all just start like I think Swap Force starts like Flynn is like going to check out the volcano. I'm like okay like where's this coming from like what like what's going on here? But like it just seems like I wish there was like a better introduction and like at least like plays into the factor of the other games because like SSA obviously is the intro like you're not gonna like I think SSA introed the games perfectly like by giving like after the first level or whatever they give like the big like cutscene with like the core of like it getting destroyed and like Eon and stuff like that like that I feel like SSA intros it perfectly but like other than that like it's just like why are you starting the games just like abruptly like that? Especially it's when you already have an established plot line of like events and stuff like that. Like
That is true.
I don't know.
I mean, it's also like from some funny is I think I heard from a Toys for Bob employee after Managers is made. They said each game is gonna have a clear like segue into each other, and then Imaginers was the last game.
Yeah.
I guess they were planning to make another game because the Toys for Bob employee did say that like we're gonna try to make the storylines like make sense from now on.
Aren't they gonna make Imaginators like part 2 and that's why Wildstorm and Robo were like
Is
bad?
the rumor? I don't know for sure because do you know what Krakatoa is?
Yeah.
That doesn't exist, but there also are Skylanders found within the Insane trilogy, like that.
I did see like the mountable Skylanders
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
three Skylanders. So I guess maybe, but it must have been scrapped pretty quickly.
What was Krakatoa? Like I've seen screenshots.
It was
of
it was a
Krakatoa, but,
fake image found on 4chan. It was just a Photoshop.
So it was fake.
Yeah, it was fake.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it was.
But,
I
like-
mean, it doesn't even look like anything though. Like, what is it even? What even is it? Like, it doesn't look real. You know?
Yeah, I don't know what it was. It just kind of looked like the eye of Sauron forced into the Skylander, but anyway.
But I couldn't tell that was the eye, like the top of his head, and his head was down.
Yeah, no, I couldn't. Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. It was just like it was really random.
Yeah.
But I miss you know what I'd be upset about though
What?
if they do make anything new Skylanders related. If Skylander Boy and Girl came back, like I like Skylander.
They
Boy and
100%
Girl.
would have come back. I feel like, right?
I feel like they could come back because they are just dying. Like they don't have any.
Is
crowd
FGTV not doing good?
I don't know. I don't watch FGTV like FB Family though. Like they're
They're
just
doing
making
alright.
crappy content. I mean, like all their videos get a million views each. But like
Yeah,
which is
they do. I'm looking at the
Hey,
channel
that-
right now, FGTV. I just realized that my name is very similar to FGTV.
yeah FGTV and SGTV, but I don't know. Like they published like hold on they published
Skylanders Boy Girls,
on
the
some-
only good channel.
Yeah, that is their only good channel out of like the 8 channels that they have. Yeah, they they published a video 8 months ago, which was we made shorts before shorts were shorts, and it was like
On-
showing off their Skylander shorts, and it was a YouTube short.
Oh yeah, and everyone's
And
like,
it-
"Oh my god, it's a Return of Skylanders Boy and Girl." I was like, "No, it's not." Why are you saying
Yeah.
that?
Like, I don't know, dude.
The Skylanders Boy and Girl has lore, you know, and the very end is very sad. You know, very sad ending.
Yeah,
They started
it is
destroying
sad.
Skylanders, and it's really sad because like one of their final videos is a Make-A-Wish Skylanders thing, so it's kind of icky, you know.
Yeah, it is icky. And like also like they get Robo, like they act in the Make-A-Wish video that they were like looking for this guy for so much and they cared so much, and then they're like, we forgot to open this guy, like we got him, and it was like literally from the Make-A-Wish video. I'm like, oh my god.
Like,
And then like it also hurts for me to see them like have the Robo box, and like they are doing like epic unboxings with it. They're like stepping on it and stuff.
you
I'm
think
like,
they saw
oh,
that
you
Skylanders
guys.
room in their house?
I think they do, but they just have. If you look in their last actual video, the Imagineers balloon toss video, they have like a background that's like SGTV or whatever.
Well,
or,
that
like,
was 3 years
Funimation.
ago at this point.
That was 3 years ago. I don't think they take the shelf down though. I think that they.
I think they keep it too. This feels like Skylander Boy and Girl was like, I don't know what it was about it, but like I feel like at their time it was probably like it had to be bigger than FGTV when Skylanders was in its heyday, right? Like
Definitely.
I think FGTV wasn't even made till like 2013.
Yeah.
I think FV Family was made in 2018.
A lot of people in the community, like nowadays, like the modern Skylanders community, hate on them, and like I understand, but like their videos are good. Like you can't discredit the fact that like when
The
they
Skylander
were
Boy and Girl videos,
yes.
not the other ones, right?
What do you mean?
Not like the FGTV videos.
No, the Skylander Boy and Girl videos are good. Like at least most of them are.
I mean, I feel like they might be kind of annoying now.
Yeah.
With the kids, but like, yeah, I get it, and it's like I'll watch just kind of hunting sometimes if I want to go on a nostalgia trip, but like, it was just kind of weird because like they were like the only popular Skylander YouTubers, really. Like if you think about it, because like Pro Power TV, while he's like the most popular one besides them, he only has 50,000 while they have like 2.6 million. Obviously, only 50,000, that's a lot, but like you know what I'm saying, like compared to 2 million, it's like it's kind of like most games they'll have like these top 10 really popular YouTubers, but like Skylar Boy and Girl, they're like really the only one, and they're like getting all this stuff. Like I always thought that like their dad worked for Toys for Bob or something like that, because like they were always getting all this stuff, but and it's like, what does their dad even do? Like, what did he do before this? Wasn't he like a rapper or something like that? Wasn't he like a failed rapper? Like,
yeah, I don't know. He was. I don't think he ever really did. He was always just trying to make like YouTube stuff because like he made it early. Obviously, before that, I don't know though.
because he had to do something, because they were already living in that nice house before.
Yeah, that is true. They had a decently nice house before.
I mean, shoot, for me, it's like a mansion, bro. That's crazy.
No. Their original house different from their new house.
They have a new house?
Like no, I mean like their new one. Like they had two different houses. Like if you go to their original videos, they have like what I would consider regular like American suburban home, like just completely
What did they get
regular.
their new
But
one? Do you know where they got their new one?
they got their new one. Like probably. Okay, wait. I do know this. They got it. Because they made the shelf in the original one, and that was like close to the end of it. So that was like, I think they probably moved in sometime between Trap Team and Superchargers.
Because they're making
moved into
big bucks. They're making millions, probably.
Yeah. They moved into their new house, which definitely is a mansion. Like that.
Pretty
that
sure they live in Tampa. I heard that.
No, they don't.
They
live in North Carolina.
Really, I heard they live in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, I know for a fact they live in North Carolina because like you can look up. You can look up
maybe
FGTV.
the old house was in Tampa, because I remember fully that it was that they live in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, you can look at you look up there. I'm gonna dox them right here on your thing. 3004 Wheatfield Drive, Waxhaw, North
Bro
Carolina.
has the address ready on the go.
I just looked it up right now. Yeah, they're
What'd you look up? Where does
FGTV address?
Huh?
They
I don't know where. Someone said they live in Tampa, Florida. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe their old house, but that's a pretty far drive. North Carolina is such a no-name state. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I used to think that they lived in my state, but nope. Same
Are you allowed to say your state?
Yeah, PA, but like
PA,
it's just like it's basically the same climate.
Bro,
so that's why I
what's this
thought.
pic? The brothers wearing a Patriots hat, but Chase is wearing a Giants jersey. The heck?
Oh my god! Wait, I do see this. Oh my god, yeah. I'm looking
Their
at that
dad's
image
gained
right
a
now.
bit of weight.
He's always been a chunky dude.
I want to say, what's the kid's name again? The son.
Mike Chase
Mike
and
he's, you know,
Mike's a bit of a chunker.
yeah. No respect, no disrespect to Mike, but
Yeah, no disrespect to Mike.
I almost said no respect to him.
I don't know.
No,
I could not tell you. I cannot tell you what their fourth kid's name is, though. God knows.
Isn't it Sean or something like that?
Oh wait, no, you're right. It is Sean. Mike and
How
Mike.
old
I know
is Chase now? Is he 10?
he has to be older than 10. Come on.
He has to be, right? Hold up. Chase.
I'm looking this up. October 11th.
10.
October 2011. He's 10 years old.
Wow,
So
he came
he's-
out right around
Came
Skylanders.
right around Skylanders.
They
Oh
planned
my
it.
God.
They planned
Yeah,
it.
they literally did plan it. That's so funny.
How old is Sean then? Hold up. There's so many different ways to spell Sean, bro, I swear.
Sean, Mike is 13. Lexi is 15.
Which is
Sean,
my age. I always thought she was like 17. He's 6. She's 15?
6. Mike is 13.
Mike is only 13? Man.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, no way. Hold up. There's no way she's 15.
Well, she's about to be 16.
I don't believe it. Have you seen pictures of her nowadays? There's no way. I don't believe. I refuse to believe this. Hold up. I'm older than her. I always thought I was younger than her. That's crazy. No way. Oh my god. I always thought she was older than me. I like when I was a kid. I was like, always like, I'm older than Mike, but I'm not older than Lex or whatever. I'm older than the entire family. That's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely surpassed him in age.
Bro, Sean, in existence, like Sean just being alive came out of nowhere, bro. I swear.
True. I remember when they published a video of him being born. Like I
don't even remember the mom being
specifically
pregnant
that.
or whatever, anything like that. You know?
Yeah, I was glad that they like didn't. I thought they were just gonna keep popping out kids. They're like more content.
I mean, the gap between if Sean is 6 years old and the gap between Sean and Chase is 4 years.
Yeah, that's a bit. You know that like I would say like 2 or 3 years is probably more normal.
And then the gap between Lex and Mike would be 2 years, right?
Yeah, that's
So,
definitely normal. Like that's.
I
pretty
mean,
normal gap.
I'm an only child, so
I am not, and I have a 2-year gap with my brother, so I'd say it's pretty normal.
what's that like to live with another human being? You know? What's that like? Everyone says I'm missing out from not having any siblings.
I mean, yeah, definitely missing out.
Damn.
But you know, it's like
Look at this
it's like
pic. Hold
it's-
up. Look at this.
that Mike. Is that Mike?
Yeah, that's Mike. I'll
Oh
put it on
my
the
God.
podcast picture of it. I don't know why I think that's so funny.
My God.
When I edit the
dude.
video, I'll put a picture of it on the podcast. But
Oh, Big Mike.
Big Mike,
That guy.
Big Mike.
I gotta. Do these guys have Instagram? I gotta follow them on Instagram. Hold on.
You do? You think? I'll do it right now.
I follow.
What I even do?
Mike.
Like look up Mike from SGTV. I'm just gonna look up Lex Skylander Boy.
I found Lex. I
What's
followed.
her
I followed
account?
Lex. Alexis Ryan XO.
Oh, I
Followed.
don't know. How do I type that? Alexis
Here,
Ryan. Oh shoot! My Alexa just went up. No, Alexa, stop! Stop! No!
Hey, Mike.
I gotta follow Big Mike. Hold up.
It's I'm a Mike Smith one.
I'm Mike.
Is that his
Smith
last name?
1. Smith? Bro, what is his profile picture? What is that?
This seems like a troll account.
Bro,
I'm
think
not gonna
he's
lie.
thugging out here, bro. There's no way this is a real account, bro. All the pictures are like multiple images of like,
Yeah, what is this?
bro, what are these Instagram accounts? Bro, Mike thinks he's thugging out here, bro. Look at him, he thinks he's a gangster. That's crazy.
Big Mike.
Big Mike. God, no way he's making music. No way. Oh my god. Yo. He has a music video.
Wait, I'm seeing this. Oh my god. No, we've gone too far into the rabbit hole in this podcast.
Oh my god, dude, there's no way. Mike has a... Hold on, let me read these sick lyrics, bro. Hold on. Ooh. Here we go. It's so funny. Hold on, let's see. The dad, they've always been making music, though, now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, they made like Skylanders music, like...
For a minute, I've been on the ascent. Everybody wanna be my friend, but when I'm about to hit my end, man, they all done gone away. That doesn't even rhyme.
Good work, Mike.
Oh. Love hurts clips. That's Instagram. Okay, I guess I'm gonna follow it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna follow all the people. Funnel Mom. I gotta follow Funnel Mom as well. And Funnel Dad. I think the dad's like trying to keep the YouTube afloat. Like I don't think he's doing. I think he's like doing all the work at this point.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Honestly, probably. I'm just now looking at all of the Skylanders YouTubers who I just followed. Ignite the Fire, Mike and Oid.
You follow me on Instagram, right?
I follow you on Instagram. I follow you and Victor. I know, but I don't think I follow many other people. I follow.
Yeah, the official
You follow
SGTV,
what the
like Instagram is
Skylanders?
just the dad. That's crazy.
Oh, Skylander dude, I've been following for. I've been following Skylander dude. Like I
Me too. I've
originally
been following him for a while as well.
I've been following him since 2014, which seems like
Really?
forever.
He's
But
been around that long?
on Instagram he has. I don't know
Oh,
about on YouTube, but on Instagram, like I remember I used to talk to him about like stuff because I used to have this like a Skylander. My Instagram account used to be Skylanders, like just it was called like literally Skylanders photos or whatever.
Oh yeah,
And
his
so,
YouTube
like-
channel was made 2014. Okay. But his Instagram, you talking about Instagram?
Yeah, like back in the day, like way back.
Maybe I should get Skylar to do my podcast. I haven't really talked to him that much. I haven't really done that.
He hasn't. The thing is, like, he hasn't been very active in.
Yeah, he makes a video like every other month. So
Yeah, exactly, and that's pretty decent. I mean,
it's not like he's promising to make videos about it. It's kind of like a casual thing, you know. So I respect
exactly,
it.
and I respect that exactly. We have the same thought process, but I do appreciate a lot of like the people who are like kind of coming out and making like I know like collecting with Spenny like he is very
Yeah, collecting Spinny's a Chad. He was on the last podcast we had.
Yeah, I did see that. I actually did watch that entire podcast, and like he like is brand new to like
Skylanders?
making videos, and like he's already made like a lot of like very high quality videos.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm just impressed with where the community's at right now.
Yeah. Spinny's a Chad. Follow me
I
on
gotta
Instagram. I'm not gonna leak his Instagram. I think it might be a private Instagram. I'm not sure, but
And Mike and Oid is huge. Mike and Oid.
Mike and Oid, yeah, Mike and Oid's he's one of my, how to put this, my dads. You know, it's kind of crazy. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Me, Victor, Spinny, me, and Mike and Oid kind of got going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Mike and Oid's close to 10K.
Yeah,
He's right there.
He's close. Get him to 10K, guys. Hold up.
Yeah.
He was on the second, I think, ever episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.96K. He's almost there. We're gonna get him.
Yeah, and also what the Skylanders.
Oh yeah, they were. If we were just gonna give a rundown of everyone that's been on my, it's
no.
Victor,
I didn't mean to.
Skylanders, Mike and Oid, What the Skylanders, Spinny, and then of course William Edis now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like who I should do next. I'm thinking SCL Matt, but I don't know if he has the time to do it.
You can get SCL Matt if he has.
You think he might have the time to do it?
I mean that's a good question.
I really want
don't
Crash
know.
Skylands on.
Crash Skylands. I feel like you can get him on. You can get Ignite on. Ignite would definitely do it. I feel like
100%, and that's gonna be one of the ones I do. Curb Crusher. I think I want Curb Crusher.
Curb Crusher. He would do it.
Yeah,
maybe
Curb
like
Crusher did a podcast sometimes.
Do you know Alec Windmiller?
I want to do one with him because he was my first ever collab I did on the channel.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm also that's another thing that I like was gonna bring up was like I also like since I'm like pretty decently small. I mean, 600 subscribers is not that small, but like in the grand perspective, it's very very small. But
Yeah.
I'm also like scared to like reach out to people about collabing and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I was gonna like when Victor was like smaller. Like I remember like I was Victor's 100 subscriber. Like I was gonna ask him like, hey, you want to do a collab? But like I never had the balls to do it. But like I don't know. I want to get. I feel like I have to get bigger in order to like prove myself to ask people for to do like collabs because like I don't know.
I was gonna say, if anyone heard like a farting noise, that's my water bottle that just like exploded on me. Hold on. Yeah, no, I get that. I remember I was like that too at one point, you know. I didn't like. I was very scared to ask Crash for a collab, you know, because he was decently sized, you know. And I think this one I only had around 1,000. He had like obviously more than 10,000. So I was kind of like, ooh, you know. But yeah, definitely. Now looking back at it, it's like, I mean, you just gotta go for it, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with dating advice. The worst she can say is no, but it turns out the worst thing she can say is ew or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that.
Also, you know who you can get on possibly is, and I don't even know if you know who this is, but you know 2E
I know who that is.
I mean, 2E is huge too. Actually,
yeah, I've talked
like,
to me. We talked so.
But although like I remember like saying that like she was taking a break or not taking a break, but like uploading like less. I remember.
I mean, her last live stream was like 6 days ago. So
yeah, 6 days ago.
it'd be cool to have Boombringer on if he has the time, but.
Boombringer, Terrapog. Where's Terrapog? Is he? I don't know if he's been uploading or something.
I don't know if he's been active really. His last video was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Boombringer and Terrapog are like the meme channels for me. Like I don't know.
Yeah, if any like SkyTuber, you know, listen to this, you know, you want to do it, hit me up, you know, because I mean, there is only a certain amount of SkyTubers. I'm gonna have to take a break from the podcast once I get all the SkyTubers I can, you know. Call it season 1 of SGTV experience, and then try to figure out what to do from there. You know.
Yeah. What about? I'm just now thinking about this. Like this is like a lost memory. What was I remember you had I guess like maybe like you're like maybe like a beta of like a podcast last year. Like you had like
the monthly podcast.
Maybe here. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
It was the monthly podcast. Did that
I guess
2 times.
Yeah. You had it 2 times. Yep.
I just stopped doing it.
Who was on that?
Myself and then Coming Clean.
Coming Clean, and who else was it? Was there anyone else, or was it just Coming
Clean?
Clean?
It was me. The first one was me talking about the every level ranked.
Yo,
Second
yes,
one
gotcha.
was just like this type of podcast. I decided to stop doing it at the time because I was really busy with stuff at the time. We were near the end of school, I think. I started doing that, or it was either like end of school, so I was doing a bunch of stuff, you know. But I just decided to just start doing it again, basically. But it's way. At first, I thought I was gonna do the same like maybe twice a month, but now obviously it's a weekly thing, you know.
Yeah, well, so I feel like it could be like a weekly thing until like, you know, you have the time again to like be making videos every week, which is kind of like, it's not a bad.
Not a bad point.
Like making, you know what I mean by making videos, right? Like obviously it is a video, but like
making videos every week
that require research.
Making every videos once a week might have passed honestly for me.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you, people watching this, it's been harder for me to make video ideas as of late.
Well, once you hit like a certain like amount of videos that you've done, like the certain baseline that I was talking about way in the beginning of this podcast, like it's hard because like when there's no new content coming out for a game, like I don't know, it's hard to just think of things like that.
Which is why I'm trying to make this video really long. The video I'm doing right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think like, what if I just start doing like really long videos, but like just kind of space them out?
Yeah, you know, like a creator I know. I'm about to sneeze.
Who?
Excuse me. But you know, Summoning Salt.
Yes.
He makes not. I wouldn't say his videos are long, but like they're like hour-long videos. So like, a lot of effort going into
I don't know,
them.
like none of them are an hour long. I don't think any of his videos are actually an hour long, which is funny, but they're always like in that 50-40 minute mark.
Yeah, exactly. But like, yeah, he uploads like a video, I guess, like every like 3 months or so. Like they're all like really quality videos.
It's just kind of disappointing for me to be like, I used to make videos every single day.
Yeah, but that's like that. Honestly, like that's a lot of like that's way too much effort, especially considering you're like it's not your full-time thing, you know?
But, and like I'm gonna make more videos once school's over. Like especially now, it's getting real hard because in Texas we have STAR test, but we also have final exams and like stuff like that, AP exam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know we don't do STAR testing anymore. I guess because I'm a junior, but AP exams are. I have 2 AP exams on Monday, and I have the SATs literally the day.
I gotta
after
go
my
into
final.
school early for AP exams, even though we could very well do them at the very beginning of the school. It's like what the heck.
We have ours during the school day. Thank gosh, I would not be able.
I gotta go to school. School starts at like 8:55 for me. I gotta go to school at 7:30.
Really.
Yeah. It's like what the heck, guys. And I get out at the 4:20. What about you?
You get it at 4:20.
Yeah. When do you get out?
My God, I get out at 2:45.
When do you go to school?
7:45.
Mine starts. Yeah, math still doesn't work out. But every Tuesday we get out at 3:20.
Wait, why? What time do you go to school?
8:55 is when school starts.
Oh, okay. So you basically have our elementary school schedule. Like for us, school starts really early for high school and middle school, but like really late for elementary school.
No.
But
I think my school
like,
actually has a lot like more than almost anyone. You know what I'm saying? Long hours.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean,
kinda
9 o'clock to 4 o'clock. That's a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like getting out at like 3 basically. Like by the time I get home, it's 3. So.
Worst part is, at the time I get home, it's 5 o'clock since I live like 40 minutes away from my school.
Oh, that is the worst.
I get home around like 5:30 each day.
I drive to school and I live a 5-minute drive from school, so it's perfect.
I'll be driving to school. This is gonna sound so like old to me, but these gas prices are way too high for me to be driving to school every single day.
I was in California and the gas prices were $6. $6. That's crazy.
Fortunately, I live in Texas, so it's not as bad here, but it's still bad for I live in Texas, so it's not as bad. But like, I just be going on the bus most of the time because the gas prices right now, I just don't want to deal with it. But I do drive to school every single day on Tuesdays because we get out an hour early on Tuesdays, every single Tuesday. But the buses like take so long to get there on Tuesdays. Like you probably get home if you take the bus on Tuesdays. You probably get home only like 10 minutes before you'd actually get home.
Yeah.
Total scam. So I just drive home on Tuesdays. But other than that, I don't drive to school. Like if school was like a 5-minute drive, I drive every single day. But it's like a 45-minute drive. So, but plus traffic and stuff like that. It might be like 20 miles away. I'm not sure. But it's too much of a hassle, honestly. Too long to be driving every single day. So I just take the bus. Though, I will say, if I didn't take the bus and just drove to school every single day, I wouldn't have to wake up as early.
Yeah, I wake up at like 6:30, 6 o'clock to 6:30.
I have to wake up around like 5:30.
Yeah, it's torture because it's like I have so much work that I have to do. So like I don't get to bed most nights till like midnight. So it's like my sleep schedule's so off. It's really
same because like I'm trying to make this video, right? I'm working on it, but like some days I'll just have so much work. And by the time I'm done, it's like already 11, and I'm just like
exactly.
Like after this podcast, I might just go to bed.
Yeah, I think I have to.
But
you're an hour behind me. It's 10:20 for me right now, so I'm like, geez, it's like
it's been a long day.
Getting to be that time, But,
how many weeks of school you got left? Let me see.
Well, you guys, you get out earlier than I do.
Definitely. Are you already in summer right now?
No, I'm not. You get out earlier than I do. I am out June. I want to say June 16th. Whoa. You're probably out like end of May, right?
May 27th.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I don't know why, but
okay, when do you start school?
September 7th.
I start school August 16th.
That's such an L.
It is. That is big L. That is
Like
such a L.
starting school in August is just the worst. Like
That just sounds so wrong.
Yeah, it really does.
Like
I feel like
September
school
seems like the perfect time, you know.
September 1st is like minimum school should not start in August. When
Though
it's like,
I do get
midway through August, like that is awful.
I do get to get out earlier, but you know.
That is true. But I don't know. June is such a sleeper month that like I don't know. Nothing's happening in June.
Exactly. Like I get to do all this stuff in June because a lot of people still have school going on.
Yeah.
So I mean, you know, I personally like getting out because a lot of kids are still in school in June, so I get to do all this stuff. Like I can go to movies and no one's there on like a Tuesday, you know. No one's there. Go see Morbius for the 10th time, you know.
Yeah, true. I've seen Morbius 1,000 times actually.
Morbius, best movie ever. I have all the Morbius, you know, merch everywhere. It's like get out the fine china, and I pull out the Morbius plate, the Morbius, you know. I wonder if Morbius reviews are better than they actually are, just because everyone's going and flocking to do the fan reviews or whatever, and to make them like 5 stars.
Yeah, no.
I feel like Morbius reviews have to be higher than they actually are.
Have you seen Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, why?
I have not seen it yet. I gotta watch it.
I saw the new one because I used to be a big Harry Potter. I'm not really anymore, but like I gotta see I gotta see it. You know.
I really want to see it.
It is kind of icky with the whole like the Johnny Depp is in the movie, you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah. That part kind of sucks, but you know.
I will say, like the guy that does play Grindelwald, honestly, like I think he's better. Because like
he's better.
He doesn't like have all the weird hair that Johnny like he looks like an actual human being, you know. So like the relationship with him and Dumbledore is way more convincing than it was with Johnny Depp. Because you know they had Johnny Depp with like full makeup and stuff like that. This dude doesn't even have any makeup on. Like it's just like him. So like the relationship between him and Dumbledore feels a lot more real than it was with Johnny Depp. But the situation is still kind of, you know, a little icky. And I guess, I mean, I don't want to like spoil the movie, but like it left me like thinking like I don't know if there's going to be a movie after it, you know, or a movie. Really? Well, yeah, because I feel like the Fantastic Beasts thing isn't going to do good. This movie, I don't feel like it's going to do that good.
Really, I think it'll be okay, but I hope they get like for the full like I think they were planning on originally doing like 5 movies.
5 movies, really?
Yeah, I think it's 5. So like, if they can make it through like the next one, I feel like they'd be able to get the finale out.
Thing is, like the last 2 movies, this movie, you know, there's like been 3, Dumbledore's Secret, and then what was the one before that? Crimes of Grindelwald.
Crimes of Grindelwald.
They're just so disconnected from the original Fantastic Beasts movie.
Yeah, I feel like it's.
I loved the premise of Fantastic Beasts. I'm not as big as a fan.
The first one was really good.
I'm not as big of a fan because now like Fantastic Beasts seems more like a Dumbledore story. And
yeah,
like,
that is what I've heard.
And Newt Scamander just happens to be like
I've heard Newt takes the back burner on the new movie. Like
he kind of does. He kind of does. Like. It's still fantastic. It's like the movie is like trying to figure out if it wants to be Fantastic Beasts about Fantastic Beasts or whatever, or if it wants to be the story about Dumbledore and Grindelwald.
Yeah.
So that is my like complaint with the movie. Other than that, though, it is better than Crimes of Grindelwald. I think Crimes of Grindelwald was kind of bad, honestly. I don't know. That one was kind of bad. It felt like nothing happened in that movie, honestly.
Yeah, nothing happened.
But the Secrets of Dumbledore, even though like it is still like. I think they might fix it by the next movie. It's still in that, like, to feel like they're trying to figure out, do they want to do the Fantastic Beasts or do they want to do Dumbledore's and Grindelwald's story? Mm-hmm. Which, you know, I think after this movie, they're probably going to lean towards the latter with the Dumbledore and Grindelwald story. Yeah. It just happens to be that Newt happens to be kind of the main character in the story. Honestly, like, it really didn't even feel like there was a main character in the story. I feel like a lot of people just shared the main character role. Like, no one really felt like they were in the spotlight for a long time. It felt like it was very, like, shared. Like, it felt like Newt and Dumbledore were always fighting to be the main character. And, like, they just never found out which one they wanted to be the main character. But it's kind of weird. I don't know, you should see it, though. Is it still in theaters?
Yeah, no, it'll be in theaters for a while. I'm going to see it after AP exams.
I want to see the Sonic 2 movie. I want to see that. I need to see that. I saw Sonic 1. I thought that was good, so I need to see Sonic 2 now. Have you seen Sonic 2?
No, I'm not going to.
What?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I don't. Big Sonic fan. Like I don't know.
I'm not a big Sonic fan either, but I just think it's fun that there's a Sonic movie, and
Did you see it?
No, I saw Sonic 1, but I want to see Sonic 2 this weekend.
Okay.
I just think it's
how it
funny
is,
that there's
man.
a Sonic movie.
It is pretty funny that there's a Sonic movie.
To be honest, Sonic was probably the best video game movie I've ever seen, just because most video game movies are terrible. Yeah. Like, when was the last time you heard a video game movie that was good, you know?
Pixels, come on.
Pixels is only good because Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
Like,
that is
Adam
true.
Sandler can get away with a bad movie. To be frank, like, my favorite movies are, like, Grown Ups. Like, Grown Ups is my favorite movie of all time, probably.
Grown Ups is really good, actually. I do like Grown Ups. I like that there's just no plot.
Yeah. Like, I'm not in a movie to be like, oh, I love film so much, you know? I usually just want to watch a movie for it to be funny. Like, Adam Sandler movies are my favorite movies. Except that one movie that was, like, serious for no reason. What was it? Uncut Gems. Well,
Yeah.
besides that, like, Pixels is good. Like, Pixels is good. But I really like Grown Ups. I think that 50 First Dates was good, too. The Waterboy, that's pretty good. Happy
The
Gilmore.
Waterboy.
Have you seen Murder Mystery on Netflix? The Netflix original?
No, I haven't.
Man, you should. It's pretty good. I'm just
Maybe
impressed that there's not a Grown Ups 3. Really seemed like they were trying to go for 3 movies with the Grown Ups. But, guess it wasn't meant to be. I don't know. Grown Ups is my favorite movie ever, so I just want them to keep making Grown Ups movies. Maybe, like, when they're all, like, in their 70s, Adam Sandler will get all of his friends to do it again, and then they'll, like, make the whole movie about how Chris Rock got smacked by Will Smith. That'd be funny.
Oh my god. Bring up the Chris Rock and Will Smith situation again.
No, now, see, Adam's got beef with Will Smith now because he slapped his friend, Chris Rock. They have to, right? Yeah. I want to see Adam Sandler versus Will Smith. The movie, like Godzilla versus Kong, but it's Chris Rock.
Oh, that movie was good. I enjoyed that one actually.
I honestly just watch his movies for the monster fighting. Like, I'm not watching it for, the human plot. Like, if they made an hour and 30 minutes of just them fighting, I'd be fine. That'd be perfect, honestly. Just an hour and 50 minutes of them fighting. I think they did Kong dirty in that movie, but that's besides the point.
I also don't like that they had like so many of like the name, like so many of the characters were just like classic name like face, like Millie Bobby Brown. Like, she didn't need to be in that movie. Like,
no one needed to be in that movie. I just wanted Godzilla versus Kong. Like, yeah. Like, when Kong sticks the axe in his mouth, that's cool. That's actually like a callback to the original one, but
yeah, that was good.
I feel like they did Kong dirty in that movie, though. I don't like how they did.
I mean, who really won, though? I mean,
Kong did, but,
Kong, you think Kong won?
Yes, because Godzilla walked away like a little baby. Because he saw Kong when they got up, and he walked away like a little baby. And then, yeah. See, the thing is, like, honestly, like, Godzilla should be embarrassed that he couldn't beat Kong. Like, Godzilla should actually be, like, totally... Because, like, think of, like, what Godzilla's beaten. He beat, like, that one dude, that, like, the 3-headed, like, Hydra thing, and he couldn't beat a giant monkey with an axe.
True.
Like, that should be, like... It's like when, like, I guess it's like when... I don't know if you watch football, but, like, the Buccaneers almost lost to the Jets, but they didn't. But it's like the Buccaneers shouldn't have even been close to losing to the Jets in the first place, Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of like that. Exactly. Like, people can say that Godzilla won all they want, which I don't think they did. I mean, I don't personally think he did because he couldn't be Mechagodzilla, but for some reason Kong could. But the fact that Kong was able to put up a fight and like beat him in some points, like there's actually like a moment where like Godzilla looks scared when he's beating, like when he's like facing against Kong. There was like a part where like it's such a cool scene, honestly. So like Kong like hits him in the head, then Kong like puts like his 2 hands on 2 buildings and like kicks him like right in the chest.
Yeah.
And like Godzilla looks good. Like, I don't know, I just think it's funny that like Godzilla is supposed to be like the king of the world and is beating all like these different dudes, but he couldn't beat Kong, which is funny.
Yeah.
It's also like, why isn't Kong called King Kong in any of the new movies? He's just called Kong. Is there like a rights issue with that or something like that?
I don't know. maybe they just wanted to simplify. I honestly don't know.
I don't know. Also, Godzilla vs Kong was like a King Kong movie, right? Like,
It was a King Kong movie.
So-
I think Godzilla was kind of just in it.
is the next movie gonna be a Godzilla movie then?
I don't know. Do they have to necessarily connect?
Well,
I mean, like-
yeah. The way it worked was Godzilla 2014 came out, then Kong came out in 2017, then in 2019, Godzilla King of the Monsters came out, then in 2021, Godzilla vs Kong came out, which was a Kong movie. So they've been going off of Godzilla and King Kong movies every like 3 years, or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess the next
Well,
movie
they should
would be
just make a
Godzilla.
Mothra movie next.
Well, have you seen Have you seen?
Yeah, got the Godzilla 2018 or whatever.
Yeah, she. You know,
Yeah, that was.
she. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just like King Kong. I just like watching. I mean, I just like watching big things fight on screens. So you know,
Yeah, true. Power Rangers was a classic for me.
like imagine like T-Rex versus Thumpback movie. Shoot.
oh
I'd
yeah, that
watch
would be yeah.
I'd watch that. I don't care if there's like no premise at all. They just started fighting. You know.
Yeah. Side note: the Giants are just the coolest. They're the coolest gimmicks for me. Like they're like just the 4 giant or the 8 giants.
They just went to Photoshop and made them bigger. Like they.
I mean, probably, but you know, at the
You
same
just
time,
like them as characters or whatever. Like the.
I like them as
figures?
characters. Like they feel like more individualized than like the Trap Team or
What do you
like
mean by that?
the Swap Force. You know how like they each have like their own teams, like the Superchargers, the
Yeah.
Trap Team, the
Swap
Swap
Force.
Force.
They feel like more
It's
like
like-
they're just doing their own thing.
Exactly. Yeah, they feel like they also feel like to a level. I know that they're not, but like they feel like to like a level of like ancient like beings almost.
Well, yeah, because they are. They're the first Skylanders, right?
Yeah, they're like the first Skylanders.
It seems like they just like happen to like be together by coincidence in the game. I mean, they are a team and they do fight. That's a cool thing too. In Giants, you see every single Giants in the cutscene like that. For some reason, in Swap Force and Trap Team, not all.
It's like missing half of them.
like why is that? Like they didn't have enough time to animate all the characters. I understand not putting Nightlight or Nightmare in the cutscene and Trap Team. I get that.
Yeah,
It's
but
more
there was
secret.
like no shortcut, no kaboom. Like they were missing. They
Which
had
is
like
funny because like Tech had all of the characters there and Water did too. But like I think one of the elements had. I don't think. Yeah, Life didn't have anyone in that cutscene. The original cutscene.
no. I think they had Bushwhack.
No, he
right?
wasn't. No, or
Really?
Magic, Enigma, nor Blaster.
Yeah.
I think Kaboom wasn't there, but Wildfire. was there.
Wildfire, Crypt King,
Gusto or
Jawbreaker.
Thunderbolt, they weren't in it, were they?
Yeah, no, neither of them were in it.
Was
Neither of
Crypt
the
King
heirs-
or Shortcut wasn't in it either, right? I remember
No,
Crypt King.
Crypt King was in it. I don't
You
think
sure?
Shortcut was.
I
Maybe
gotta
he might-
look up. I know Wallop was. Hold on.
Wallop definitely was. Head Rush wasn't. Also, this is a really I know this is a really like hot take,
Mhm.
but and you're not gonna agree with me, but
Mhm.
Head Rush is not Head Rush is overhated.
See, that's where you're wrong. So let me see
Yeah,
who's in the. So let me see who's in the cutscene. We got Jawbreaker, Wallop, Gearshift, Lobstar, Wildfire, and there's only one, two. There's only 6 people in it. There's only 6 Trapmasters in it. Yeah,
And 2 of them are from the water, and 2 of them are from the tech.
yeah. So the
That is a-
only other 2 that are like from another element is Wildfire.
Wildfire and
uh,
Crypt King.
No, Crypt King is in it.
Wildfire and Wallop.
Yeah,
Wildfire,
Wildfire and
Wallop.
Wallop. Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And then in Swap Force, like half the team's missing as well, right? Like
Yeah,
I don't
Swap
think Trap
Force.
Shadow
Swap
was
Force. Swap Force. It was like, Freeze Blade, Washbuckler, Free Ranger. None of the Earth guys for sure were in it.
there. Yeah, it was a
St-
Stink,
Stink
Bomb.
Bomb, Magna Charge,
So I had the cousin pull over it. It's Stink Bomb. Who's the vampire looking dude?
Night Shift.
I don't know why I forgot his name. Stink Bomb, Night Shift, Washbuckler, Free Ranger, Blast Zone, Magna Charge, and who's the ice? How did I forget his name?
Freeze Blade.
Freeze Blade. The funny thing is, it's like Free Ranger's like depicted as the leader of the Swap Force characters, even though it's said that Washbuckler was. Like he's like he's the one that like, leads them.
Washbuckler is definitely the leader.
But like in
Although
the cutscene,
it's also because like Free Ranger was like the one swapper with the 3DS starter pack.
I guess so because like Free Ranger was the one that like led them into battle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like I don't understand why they did that. It's like weird. Like, did they not have enough animation to like put all the characters in it or something? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, that always just kind of like, I know it's like really not that big of a deal, but that kind of always like bugged me. You know, that was always something that kind of bugged me. That they didn't do that for some reason. I don't know. I thought that was kind of goofy. All right, because in Giants they did it. I mean, that's to say they didn't really have a cutscene, did they?
No, they did. They did. It was like the opening one where the core light was destroyed.
Oh, but they were all there, though, right?
They were all there.
Yeah, they had 32 characters. They really can't put 18 or 16, or there wasn't 18.
Yeah, 16.
Well, no, there wasn't 18 Trap Masters. There was 20, right? Because of
including Nightmare and Nightlight, but they wouldn't have included them regardless of.
And I understand that one. That one I'm okay with.
Yeah, that one I can excuse.
Yeah, it's also like, is Nightshade and Luminous part of the Doom Raiders? Because it says they are on the poster, but like, are they really part of the Doom?
In my opinion, another hot take. There's 10 Doom Raiders.
Who are they? Then
the 7 elemental ones minus magic, chaos, night, shade, and luminous.
No, I agree with you, but like, they're called Doom Raiders, right? But like, they never talk about it.
Yeah, I don't really know, because like, is Chompy Mage Doom Raider? Like, probably, but like, he's also not in the opening cutscene.
But he's there in the thing. Also, like, I've heard that like they were originally gonna have Chaos be a magic element, and they decided last minute to change his element to Chaos element, so they just didn't have time to.
I've heard that too.
Do you think that's true?
Yeah, probably, because magic also only has 3 characters.
What do you think of Chaos as a magic villain? Then do you like that, or do you think Chaos element just?
I prefer it to be Chaos element, because I feel like giving like a non Skylander character, like someone like, for example, giving like Flynn the air element, like, I don't know, it just seems not as not as legitimate. Like, obviously,
what if Eon, they gave him like a light element if they gave him a character?
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. Exactly.
You
My
think
point.
He should be
I
the
wouldn't
element then?
He should be his own element. Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, he's a portal master, so he wouldn't have an element. But like, Chaos is a portal master too. But you know, Chaos, like, I think that he is. I'm glad he has a Chaos element and not like the magic.
It kind of makes me mad that no magic. A lot of people are like, well, Pinata's a magic Doom Raider. No, he's not.
No, he's absolutely not the magic Doom Raider.
People just kind of default to that though. You know.
Come on, Rage Mage. He's the magic Doom Raider.
Magic, honestly, is like, Bombshell's alright.
Bombshell? I think magic is actually like one of the strongest elements. Rage Mage is not that good, but Pinata and Bombshell, like, they kind of bring it up.
Water is stacked. To be fair, they have more characters though.
Yeah, Water is 6. I think.
Why is that?
You know who one of my favorite, probably actually my favorite element. Fire. Fire is really good. Smoke Scream and who's the other Willikin guy or the evil Scrap Shooter, yeah, he's really good, and then also Chef Pepperjack is good.
Why are some elements just randomly more than other ones? Like, couldn't they have all just gave them 3 if they really wanted to do that?
I think that was just
Life, Tech, Water has 6, Earth, and the other ones have 3. It's like kind of good.
The other ones have 4, right? And then Magic is 3.
No. Well, if we're not counting Doom Raiders, if we're counting Doom Raiders, then okay, we're not counting Doom Raiders. Then what's it? Life, Water, and Tech have 5, and everyone else has 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Even including Light and Dark, they have 3. Like, why did they do that? It's like.
Although, like, who's the best feeling, actually? I very shift the topic, but I don't want to forget to say this. I've had so many good experiences with getting traps and then realizing it's the variance traps. Like, I have steamed broccoli guy, the Shredknot variant, and the Tussle Sprout variant. Tussle Sprout I legitimately got, but
So, if you got the variant traps, did they just come with the character already in it? Like when you put on the
they do.
Because what did you put another character in?
If you put, I actually tried that out because I had like 2 the Steampunk Shredknots. it doesn't matter because it'll just always code it. Like you can put another.
Because I had the
guy in
variant
it.
Shield Shredder, and I have no idea what happened to that.
It works as a completely regular character. Until you put as a completely regular trap. I mean, like you could put whatever character you wanted.
Oh, so maybe I just have him in the wrong. So I have to use a specific trap then, and if I put the Shield
Yeah,
Shredder,
for-
it'll be.
For Shield Shredder, it's the torch.
Okay, I don't have him in the torch, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, you gotta put him in one of the torches, and that'll be the correct one.
Because I think that was the thing I got for pre-ordering the game. Was given that for like free.
That is what they gave out. I know I only have. I think there's 6 variants. I think I only have 3 of them because I know I have the Tussle Sprout, Tussle Spout,
How
Shredknot.
many are there? There's a Shredknot.
I think there's 6. I think it's Shredknot, Tussle Sprout,
Oh, wait, no.
Broccoli Guy.
Brawl and Chain was the one that came with
Brawl-
the pre-order. It was Brawl and Chain.
Yeah,
right?
there's. No.
No, it was Brawl and
No,
Chain.
was it Brawl and Chain?
It was. I'm pretty sure it was.
Anyway, there's Tussle Sprout, Steampunk Shredknot, Broccoli Guy,
Shredder,
Field Shredder,
Brawl and Chain.
and Lobgoblin.
Oh yeah, Lobgoblin, which is like really weird.
So I think those are the 6. I have 3 of them. I'm missing Lobgoblin,
Bro, you know what makes
Lobgoblin,
me mad?
Brawl and Chain, and Shield Shredder.
You know what makes me mad? The light and dark elements only have 2 traps, so they have 3 villains.
Yeah, no, the light actually has 4. No, the light is 3, but
Which one has not enough traps then? Is it dark that doesn't have enough traps?
no. They both don't have enough traps because Dark only has Bunny, Spider,
Oh
and
yeah, they have 4 characters,
Sword.
right? But there's 3 traps. It's like,
Yes, 4 characters and 3 traps.
like what the heck?
But the worst thing about the light element is that one of the 3 traps that they have is the yawn trap. So it's basically like they have 2 that are possible to get, and even then they're still like $50 per light and dark trap.
Yeah, it's like what the heck?
I'm
I
lucky-
actually was fortunate to get a dark trap. I got 2.
I'm lucky that I have 3 light traps and 1 dark trap.
I have 1 light trap and 2 dark traps. It's like, why did they do that though? Like, why you gotta do this to me? Because like, it's so much better if every single trap is different, but not like it kind of forced me to a situation. Yeah.
It's also like they added like way too many traps for some elements. Like
Oh yeah, like some elements have way more traps than they need to have. It's like
exactly. I don't like that.
Honestly, I don't like how many villains are. I think there shouldn't be as many villains as there is. I feel like there should be like 3 per element, not counting.
What I really didn't like is the spacing, because like you get to like the later levels in the game and it's like only 1.
Yeah,
villain.
only like 1, and like the early levels like have 3 and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like, does anyone? There's not 4, right?
No, I think the max has 3.
Because like I'm trying to think, like Soda Springs had 3, Nodal Island had 3.
Soda Springs had 2.
Oh, 2, my bad. Nodal Island had 3, Chompy Mountain had 3, Phoenix Sanctuary had 3, right?
Phoenix Sanctuary had the Cuckoo Cluck or whatever, Chill Bill, and Shredknot. So yeah, that's 3.
So Chef Zeppelin had 2, Rainfish Riviera had 3, Monster Marsh had 3, Telescope Towers had 3, Mystic Mill had 1?
2.
What was it? Shield Shredder and who?
Frankenstein.
So Secret Service Supreme Steak, was that 3 or 2?
That was Rage Mage and Fisticuffs, and that's it. Yeah.
Wilkin Workshop had 2, but then Timetown has 1. Future Skylanders has 2. Operation Troll Rock Steel has 1. Sky Highlands
2.
has
Grenade is in it too.
I keep thinking Grenades in Sky Highland. I don't know if there's some Mandela effect. I remember clearly, like
Grenades.
For me at least,
you know why? It's because Grenade.
was
It's his redemption challenge.
No, like I clearly remember him being trapped in. This is some Mandela effect. So anyway, Sky Highlands has 1. The Golden Desert has 2, right?
Yep. Lara Golden Queen has 3, I think. No, 2.
2, right? Then Ultimate Weapon has 2, but then Midnight Museum has 1. Subscriber Sky has 1. Nightmare Express has 1, right? Or no, yeah, 1.
Nightmare Express has 2, right? It's Trolling Thunder.
Oh yeah, bro. Noodle should have been a triple villain.
True.
Magic Doom Raider. Boom.
Noodles. There you go. Boom.
Magic
Last Doom Raider. And then Mirror
Explain
Mystery.
it the way in a comic. I don't know.
Who does Mirror Mystery have? It's Chompy
2, right?
and
Chompy.
Chompy
Which is
and
weird because
Moblobs.
Chompy should be good in that level. Or maybe
Yeah,
it's
true.
like I've heard a theory that like chompies are just actually just like animals and they don't know they're doing wrong and stuff like that. And that's the reason why they're.
I feel like the thing with that they were going with was that chompies were bad regardless, but I don't know.
It's like chompies are just so evil.
Yeah, they're just so evil.
Imagine chompies if they had a brain. That'd be crazy. Go off, bro. How many? You know, I hate the chompies design in Swap Force. That is
Yeah, me too. Yeah, with the eyes. Yeah, no, it's bad.
Flynn in Swap Force is like goofy looking. Like in the cutscenes, he is so goofy looking. Have you seen?
I feel like Flynn in general is goofy looking.
No, but like especially in Swap, he looks scary, bro. Look up like Flynn in Swap Force, dude. He in the cutscenes,
Especially on the Wii, I'm sure he's looking great.
Oh yeah, but like, dude, in the cutscenes, bro, it's just it's looking like I don't even know, refried beans. That's what it looks like. There's an alpha of Swap Force where you can play as Flynn, which is kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine that. I always wanted Flynn to be a character, but I understand why they didn't. But
Weren't they gonna make Hugo into a character?
I think so. Flynn in
like
pre-rendered
Hugo.
cutscenes looks weird, not in like actual cutscenes. He looks fine in actual cutscenes, but like in pre-rendered cutscenes, stuff like that.
Has any my question is to the public, if anybody is at this part right now and just like completely can answer this question, has anybody completed a playthrough of Trap Team on the Wii? Like I'm
have.
sure you didn't. You have?
Yeah, because that's the only console I had it on for the longest time. I only got Trap
Wow.
Team on the Wii in 2020. I mean, on Xbox 2020.
I'm impressed.
I know.
I thought about like, oh, I can get Imaginators on the Switch, but Imaginators on the Switch is awful. It is so bad.
It also probably did. Like Nintendo's always behind. They're always behind when it comes to graphics and stuff like that. They always are like, you know,
Yeah.
they're just like behind and stuff like that. It's actually like it's bad looking though.
It's not bad looking. It looks great. It's the best.
So why say it's
Skylanders
bad?
game. Because there's no portal. You literally use the.
Oh yeah, that must
Switch.
be hassle to use. Like probably
You
isn't
like
fun.
you like have to. It's like DS. Like you scan a character
Oh.
once and that's it.
I don't like that. That's weird.
Yeah, neither do I.
Why? You can
Like,
easily
why?
hook up a portal to the Switch thing, right?
I know. Yeah, that's the thing. Is you could easily hook it
Like
up.
if you put it on your TV, right? Because you can do that, right? That's easy,
Yeah.
right?
mhm. No, and like Switch has USB ports too, so you could definitely hook up a portal. I don't know why they changed it though.
But isn't
I
like
guess-
the thing where it's on the controller, you can put them on like the controller pad or whatever?
Yeah. Yep.
And it's
Yep.
so weird. What the heck? Why is it
Yeah.
like that.
And it's also like I guess it was to make it seem like on the go, like because that was a lot of the Switch's
It's on
marketing.
3DS. The Switch is like a portable console, right?
Yeah, it is. It
Like
is.
the Wii isn't a portable console. You know, or like
Like,
the Wii U.
I
isn't.
don't use my Switch that often, but like I've brought it places.
I don't have a Switch. So. People say I should get one, but I don't know. Like no games on the interest.
At
me.
this point, no.
No games on the interest me anyway. The only thing that maybe give it is Super Mario Galaxy, just because I want to see the continuation. I mean, not Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Odyssey, because I just want to see the continuation of Super Mario Galaxy, because that's like my favorite game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
that one game, no matter how good it is, isn't good enough for me to buy a console, unless it's like really cheap. But like the
Yeah.
Switches are like expensive, right?
Yeah, they're still probably at like $300.
How did Nintendo always seems like the stuff always gets like bigger in price, no matter what it is. It always seems like they like always expend like for like way more like money than they originally were. I don't know.
Except for the Wii, I feel like the Wii you can get for cheap now.
That's because everyone bought the Wii. Like that has to be like one of the best selling consoles of all time, right? Like I don't think PlayStation's 2s aren't that expensive, right? It's because everyone had one, you know. At least
Yeah.
like back in 2003 or whatever it came out. Like same thing with the Wii. Like everyone had a Wii, so it's really not that expensive. Like the Wii U is super expensive because no one bought it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I have a Wii U still though.
You proud of that?
I am not. I am. That is where I play most of my Skylanders games. So
Really? Swap Force,
I play Giants, Swap Force, Superchargers, and Imaginators.
Oh, so you
and
can
Trap
actually
Team.
use like Donkey Kong and Bowser.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
See, I just have their vehicles collecting dust on my shelf.
They're like I'm impressed with Donkey Kong. He's actually really
Hammer
cool.
Slam seems good, right? Hammer Slam Bowser's
He-
good, right?
Yeah, he is good. He's powerful for sure. Like
But drivers by power, like
I like that he has a Koopa attack. I like
he
that.
does. What's that like?
Yeah, he
What's
does.
it like?
He like summons a Koopa.
Really?
And he can I think he can hit it around. I haven't used him in forever though.
Oh, really? Man, I wish I could use them, because I want to play as Bowser in a Skylanders game. That's like your two worlds, being put together, and they're just really gonna make me not be able to play as him.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. That was kind of a bad marketing decision.
It's because Nintendo's greedy.
Yeah,
Also,
they-
it's kind of funny though, because Skylanders originally they brought it to Nintendo and they said, "Do you want to be a Nintendo exclusive?" We're like, "No." So
yeah, that is funny.
I bet they feel dumb about that decision after Skylanders made $500 million its first year.
Yeah, true.
Imagine that. Because Nintendo, they love, obviously all companies love money, but I feel like Nintendo's very I don't know, they seem kind of greedy.
Definitely, yeah.
I don't know, companies are naturally greedy, but I don't know, Nintendo always just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah,
No, I agree with you.
you agree with that? Nintendo just has a company. I don't know. It seems like they're always selling products that are behind the graphic wise and stuff like that, and then they sell for a bunch of money.
Yeah.
The Wii's graphically is behind all the consoles and way graphically behind all the consoles in its generation, and as well as the Switch graphically is way behind than all of the other consoles out right now.
I mean, the Switch is graphically behind the Wii U,
Is it actually?
but yeah, it is.
Damn, imagine, that's crazy. No way. Really? How? That doesn't make any sense.
Because it's a portable console.
So it's like
Isn't it a way you can set up your TV though, and it's still not as good?
You can. You can. I know you could probably no. They made the OLED model, so I guess now it's not. But they're the original.
Because the Wii's a TV console,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But the Switch was made to be portable.
Yeah, Switch is portable.
Okay. Really? That's kind of weird for a mainline console itself, So be
but it's
useful, I guess. I mean, I when I use my, I know I said this a few minutes ago, but when I use my Switch, I use it a lot portable. I could play it in the car and stuff.
One of those something that's completely off topic. So I was thinking it'd be funny for my videos to get a cameo from one of the people in FGTV, because I thought one of them has to be on Cameo, right?
Mhm.
You know what that is, right? Cameo.
Yeah, no.
And the only person I could find was Alexis, and I was gonna do a cameo for a video because that'd be funny, but for personal use it's $100, and for business use it's $1,000. I'm like,
What?
you're not that special. I'm saying
You were not. You were maybe a $20 cameo.
yeah. But also I think I think the dad was on it too, but it said he didn't take requests at the time. And the funny thing is Mike's also more expensive. Mike's $115.
My God. That's dude. These people are greedy.
Yeah, the FGTV dad, when I looked it up a couple months ago, it says that he's not doing it anymore.
Yeah.
That'd be cool for one of them, but both of them $100. I'm like, that is just not also if it's for, it says engaging in video content for your company, consumers, or employees. I guess that doesn't count to me, but you're not worth $100. I think
Yeah.
some NFL players are they're
Probably
not
cheaper than
stars,
that,
but is Tom Brady on it? I just want a cameo from a famous person in my video. I thought it'd be funny,
Yeah, that would be funny.
It's
I was watching a video the other day that they had a cameo from Mr. Mosby from Sweet Life. You know that show?
Yeah. Dude, all these NFL players cost way too much money. Kicker costs $50. Bro. I just think it's funny to have a person. Jim Kelly? Do you keep up with the NFL and stuff like that? Do you have a team?
Yeah.
Which team? Oh yeah, the Eagles, right?
Eagles, yeah. We are enemies.
They said we cannot be friends.
Yeah.
Cowboys fan right here. Bro, people hate me for being a Cowboys fan. It's bad for me to root for my team.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I root for the Eagles because because I live in.
I root for the Cowboys because I live in Texas, so.
Exactly. That's why you do. But
yeah, but I mean, it's just like people like hate on the Cowboys for like it seems like no reason. Like, why are we so hated? I don't get it. Like, I didn't do anything to anyone.
True.
Hold up, let me see. Any Cowboys players I can get Danny McRae. Okay, well he's more.
Oh, you can get. Hey, you gotta get Danny McRae.
He's more of a known for Survivor than being a Cowboy, honestly.
At this point, yeah.
Cause like he really like, I think he was like a 7th round draft pick and didn't play that much, honestly. I think he started, but like he just like wasn't like he just wasn't as good,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Emmitt Smith is freaking $700. Do you know who Emmitt Smith is?
Yeah.
Our best running back of all time. Michael Irvin, 500, bro. Troy Aikman, 750. Yo, is Jalen Hurts on?
Yeah, you get Jalen Hurts.
What's up, William Edis fans out there? This is Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna wish you a happy birthday on there. Hold up, let me see the Philadelphia Eagles.
Speaking of, did you I know because I know you are a big NFL fan.
Mm-hmm.
I had my one video when I was in California. My uncle works at NFL, like he works at NFL Network.
Yeah, I saw that you. What'd you go to? Like an NFL.
We went to the NFL Network, like the studio.
Oh, okay. Who works there? You said.
My uncle does.
That's really cool, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see the whole video, but what was it like?
It was like we went to like the studio. Like we saw like, do you know NFL Total Access? Do you watch that?
Yeah.
We went to like the studio. Like you see like where like exactly like where they like film it and stuff
That's
like
cool.
that.
I'm
And
gonna have to watch the rest of that video.
Yeah, and then we also end up going. We got let into SoFi Stadium, which is where the Super Bowl was this year.
Yep.
So
that
was like
AT&T Stadium. Just saying, like if they couldn't do it in SoFi, it was gonna be moved to AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
I would have gone. I don't care how much money. I would have gone.
Yeah.
Because I've like Dallas isn't too far from where I am, Same state, Do you know who Landon Dickerson is?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god, you don't know your own player or what?
Who
Deshaun
is
Jackson.
Well, I know him, but
N'Kobe Dean. Soon to be Philadelphia Eagle. You watched the draft, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, then you know who N'Kobe Dean is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Soon to be Eagle, $75. Deshaun Jackson,
Yeah,
210.
Yeah, 210.
Bro got right onto cameo right when. Randall Cunningham, 165. That's not that bad for like a player like Randall Cunningham. He's pretty good, right? Who is Landon Dickerson? He keeps showing up.
He is number 69.
Doug Peterson is $399.
Get Doug Peterson. You gotta get Doug Peterson.
He doesn't even coach for your team anymore.
No, he doesn't.
Isn't he like actually like kind of a bad coach though? Like
he was. I think he was good when he started. I don't know if he's.
I mean, there's a reason why he isn't on the Eagles anymore.
It's true.
I feel so bad for all the draft people that got drafted. The Jaguars. So at least there's like a bright future for Detroit. The Jaguars is nothing, bro. I swear, all the international NFL games are always the worst games they can possibly come up with.
True, yeah.
Like Dolphins versus Jaguars, Buccaneers versus Seahawks. They're always like, oh my god, international games, and they make it like the worst concoction of teams you could ever put together on an NFL field. Let me see what the games are, because either they're both like terrible teams, or one of the teams is just gonna blow out the other team. It's like, hold on, let me see. Yeah, Seahawks versus Buccaneers. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the Buccaneers blow out the Seahawks. Like how fun is that? Hold up.
Yeah.
Let me see what the other NFL international games are. Mexico, 49ers versus Cardinals. Like, dude, really? It's the best you can come up with. London, Saints versus Vikings. No one wants to see Saints versus Vikings. And then Packers versus Giants. Like, dude, that's such like a easy game. And then, what's it? Broncos versus Jaguars. Dude, the Jaguars are gonna get destroyed.
Is that this year?
Yeah, those are this year's games. Like, how do they always come up with the worst games to come up with for the international games? Like one of the games this year is gonna be Buccaneers versus Bengals.
Oh my god.
Like, that's a great game, right? Like, and it's not in London. Like, that's a great game. That's like Buccaneers, like one of the better teams,
Yeah.
and the Bengals, the Super Bowl people. Also, the Cowboys have to play both the Rams and Bengals this year. Bro.
I could see the Cowboys winning against the Rams though.
How come?
I don't know. Like the Cowboys have like they have some strong players.
I know
like,
we
really.
do, but like we always choke.
Yeah, that is true. You guys do choke.
I was like, okay, the NFC East, since you play with us, we play the NFC North and the AFC South this year.
Okay.
And then the random teams that the Cowboys play, I don't know if the Eagles, are the Bengals, the Buccaneers, and the Rams.
Really?
Yeah, you know what divisions, right? Like, you keep up with that?
Yeah.
Let me talk about the Eagles' schedule. Because I know, because, the random games we play are different. But we play the NFC North, the AFC South, and then the random teams you guys get to play. Remember, the random teams we get to play are the Rams and the Bengals, who both made the Super Bowl last year, and the Buccaneers. Yeah, the random teams you get to play are the Cardinals, the Steelers, and the Saints.
That's those are like 3 dubs though.
Exactly. I'm kind of scared right now because I feel like the Eagles could win the division just because those random games. Because like the NFC North is ease. Like Packers are nowhere as good as they were last year. Lions, easy win. Bears, easy win. Vikings, we beat the Vikings without Dak last year, easy win. Yeah.
Although, like, I feel like Eagles choke. Remember when they choked against the Giants this year? That was so bad.
That was so fun. Didn't you guys lose against the Commanders? I can't call them the Commanders.
Did we? No. We won against the Commanders. We won against them.
Are you sure? Let me make sure you're not lying.
I think we did.
Eagles 2021 to 2022 schedule. I mean, I wouldn't be like surprised if you beat them both times. I'm just trying to see your L's. So, Atlanta Falcons 32-6 win against them. You lost against the 49ers. How's it feel? Welcome to the club. You lost against the Cowboys, the Chiefs. You beat the Panthers. You lost to the Buccaneers. You lost to the Raiders. You beat the Lions. Good job.
Oh, dub.
You lost to the Chargers. You guys beat the Broncos, something I didn't get to do. You guys beat the Saints. You guys lost against the Giants 13-7. And then you guys beat the Jets. You guys beat the Commanders. You beat the Giants again. You destroyed them, actually.
Yeah, we destroyed them. That was a good game.
You beat the Commanders, and then 51-26. So, yeah.
And who do we end up getting out to in the Super Bowl? Bucks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
You played the NFC wildcard round 31-15 loss.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, like, you guys never beat a team with a winning record.
Yeah, we didn't. That was it was not the best season.
I mean, playoffs is always good. So,
I mean, we ended up having to put in like our 3rd quarterback or something crazy like that. Like
when did Jalen Hurts get? When did he get injured?
He was injured like towards playoffs.
Do you think Jalen Hurts is the guy, or do you think you guys have to move on from him?
Maybe not this year, but eventually we are going to. He's not like that.
I'm going to try to predict the Cowboys' schedule next year. All right, ready? First of all, we sweep the NFC East, maybe one loss against the Eagles. I'm willing to say we lose maybe one game against the Eagles, but I feel like we sweep the NFC East, right? Like, I don't know. NFC least? I'll always stand up for the NFC East brothers, though, because we're the only division that has every single team that's won a Super Bowl, so,
True.
So I'm just going to say maybe we sweep the NFC East with like one loss to the Eagles, because I think the Eagles are going to be a good team next year. But you guys had a pretty good draft actually. AJ Brown. One of my things is like you got AJ Brown, but like just I don't believe in Jalen Hurts to like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Jimmy Garoppolo as well as the Deebo Samuel and George Kittle. Just like he just isn't the guy. It's kind of like that. But anyway, Chicago Bears. That's a dub. It's a dub. So if we sweep the NFC East, that's already 6 wins. So 7 wins. Chicago Bears, that's a dub. Detroit Lions, that's a dub, 8 wins. Houston Texans, that's a dub, 9 wins. Colts, I think that's a dub. They're good though.
They are good.
But I'm gonna say in a close game, that's a dub, 10 wins. Packers, they're way worse than they are last year though. But I'm gonna still say that we lose. So 10
really?
You think the Packers we beat the Packers next year?
I think you beat the Packers.
It's in Lambeau Field.
Depends. I don't know.
If you're, I don't know. I'm gonna just say it's a dub. 11-0. Let's go. 11-0. 11-0. Jacksonville Jaguars. That's a dub. 12-0. Vikings. That's a dub. 13-0. Giants. That's a dub. 14-0. Titans. That's a dub. 15-0. Bengals. That's a dub. 16-0. 15-0. Buccaneers. That's a dub. 16-0. Rams. That's a dub. 17-0. 17-0.
Is Brady playing?
Yeah, he is. Buccaneers. With dub. Perfect season, 17-0, win the Super Bowl, just how I like it. Now let's put this. Actually, I'm gonna say that the Bears upset us. I don't know why. I just feel like the Bears are gonna upset the Cowboys. You always got to put in like one extra loss, for like the upset loss,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Anyway, back to the realistic one though. So, 6 wins against the NFC East. I mean, we beat the Bears, we beat the Lions, we beat the Texans. So 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna say we beat the Colts. I'm gonna say we lose against the Packers. 10-1. I'm gonna say we beat the Jaguars. 12-1. I mean, I'm not saying like this is what it's good. Beat the Vikings. 13-1. Titans. I'm gonna say we lose against the Titans. I'm gonna say that's 13-2. I think we lose the Bengals. 13-3. I think we lose against the Buccaneers. So I think we're gonna end up with like a 12-5 schedule or like a 11-6 schedule. I think we're either gonna go 12-5 or 11-6, but that's only because a lot of the teams we play are bad.
Yeah, no.
Let's see the Eagles' schedule. I'm gonna just predict your. You ready? Let's see. You beat the Commanders both times. You think, right?
Yeah, I think we'll beat them again.
You beat the Giants both times. You think, right?
Yeah, we'll beat the Giants.
Do you think you lose against the Cowboys both times?
I don't know if we win against the Cowboys. I'm going to be honest with you.
So let's say you sweep the NFC East besides the Cowboys. So that's you're 4-2 right now. Bears, you beat the Bears, right?
Yeah, definitely.
5-2. Lions, you guys beat the Lions. You guys beat Lions like 44 points. So 6-2. Texans, you guys beat the Texans, right?
Definitely.
8-2. Colts. Matt Rice
close
is there
game.
now.
It's up there.
What do you want to put that as right now? A win?
Probably a loss. I don't know.
So you're 5-3. Packers.
Yeah. We double against Packers, definitely.
You think so? Do you think the Packers are gonna be that bad next year?
I don't think they're gonna be that good.
6-3. Vikings.
Dub.
7-3. Jaguars.
Dub.
10-3. Titans.
Dub.
Whatever. 11-3. Cardinals.
That could be an upset.
11-4. Steelers.
Again, upset loss.
MVP Mitchell Trubisky. So yeah, and Saints. I think you guys beat the Saints. You guys might go like 10-5 next year. I mean 10-6 or 10-7. I think you guys are gonna go 10-7 next year. That sounds about right?
Probably. What did we go this year? Like we were like 7-7 this year.
9-8 or something like that. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. 9-9. Oh, well, that's kind of the playoff loss. So 9-8.
Mm-hmm.
You were 3 for 3. Oh yeah, that's because you against the NFC East. You lost against the Giants one time. So you beat everyone besides the Cowboys, and then the one loss to the Giants.
Yeah.
How'd you guys? Was Jalen Hurts in that game?
What game?
The Giants game that you lost.
He was in, yeah.
Dang, you had 4-11 in 2020. Oh yeah, that's when the NFC East was like all lost. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
2019, 9-8.
That was a decent season.
20
it was like a meh.
Dude, 2018. That was the year after. You went 10-8, and then lost in the division round against the Saints.
Did we wait? Why? No, we're 2018.
2017.
No, we were 2018 Super Bowl champs. We definitely
it was 2017 to 2018 was a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's when he went 13-3 out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That year was a what's it called? Fluke. Jaguars made it to AFC Championship, almost went to the Super Bowl. Vikings went 13-3. You guys went 7-9 the year prior. You guys lost to the Detroit Lions that year.
Oh my god.
You guys lost to the Bengals that year, and that was in 2016.
Did we really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The Bengals won 6-9 that year. Dang. The Bengals, like, it's weird, bro. The Bengals came out of nowhere, bro. Like,
They did, yeah.
like, how did that even happen? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they already have the Bengals 2027 schedule. How did the... I'm still surprised. Like, honestly, though, like, I don't know if the Bengals are going to repeat. Like, I think they got really lucky in the playoffs this year.
No, they did, for sure.
But do you think that they...
I kind of agree with you. I don't know. It's 50-50,
especially
though.
with the AFC being so, like, you know, competitive this year around, you know? Like look at the games they beat. They beat the Vikings in overtime. They lost against the Bears. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. They beat the Jacksonville Jaguars by a field goal. They lost to the Packers in overtime. They beat the Detroit Lions. They beat the Baltimore Ravens. They lost to the New York Jets. They lost to the Browns. They beat the Raiders. They beat the Steelers again. They lost to the Chargers. They lost to the 49ers in overtime. They beat the Broncos. They beat the Ravens. They beat the Chiefs. They lost to the Browns again. Like, all the teams that they were, like, really good besides the Chiefs, they lost to in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Because they lost to the Packers in overtime, and they lost to the 49ers in overtime. Kind of funny that they sweeped the Chiefs. Everyone was, like, saying that, I'm honestly, like, I think the Tennessee Titans win this Super Bowl if they don't lose to the Bengals in the...
No way, come on.
No, dude. Okay, think about this, right? The Tennessee Titans, if they beat the Bengals, play the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, okay? The Tennessee Titans stomped the Kansas City Chiefs 27-3 the last time they played them. And then they stomped the Rams 28-16 the last time they played them. So let's say the Rams still make it to the Super Bowl. They beat the Chiefs because they beat them 27-3 in the beginning of the year. Titans win the Super Bowl.
Have they ever won it before?
No, they lost to the Rams in Super Bowl. Remember the 1 yard line thing? It's like the very end of the Super Bowl, they were 1 yard away from getting a touchdown, which would have tied the game, sending it into overtime.
Yes.
Against the Rams when Kurt Warner was there.
Gotcha.
No, like, seriously, like, I honestly believe that. Same thing with Packers. I think if the Packers don't lose to the 49ers in the divisional round, they win the Super Bowl. Because, I mean, they already beat the Rams by, like, a lot, right? When they played them this year. What was the score? Let me see.
Here, let me...
Yeah, 36-28. It's actually funny. The Rams didn't win a single game in November. They went on the three. They lost to the Titans, 49ers, and Packers.
Packers, yeah.
Like, I don't know. I feel like... I feel like, I mean... And actually, too, the Bengals should have won the Super Bowl once Odell Beckham got hurt. There was no reason they should have lost that game.
Yeah.
They got so many chances. Then they scored a touchdown after that controversial no call. Remember from when Jalen Ramsey got face masked, and then they got an interception the next play after, at the 30-yard line, and they settled for a field goal. Yeah, like, that is crazy. Bengals should have been Super Bowl champions that year. Man,
yeah, definitely.
They still have a young team, but I just don't see them making it back. Like, I think, like, this, I saw, like, a stat where it's, like, the last 16 quarterbacks who have lost the Super Bowl while they started have never made it back.
Really?
Yeah. Let me look at the... Let me see. So, obviously, Patrick Mahomes has yet to come back to the Super Bowl since he lost it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, Tom Brady went back and won.
Yeah. I'm just saying, besides Tom Brady, Eagles, I guess you would say that Nick Foles Nick Foles never gone back. Wentz. Cam Newton has not been back. No. Russell Wilson has not been back. What's it? Oh yeah, so it's the stat was like every single quarterback that's lost a Super Bowl, and like their first Super Bowl start hasn't gone back. But they also kind of like people who started second. Anyway, let me see. Obviously, Colin Kaepernick has not been back since he lost to the what's it? Ravens or whatever. Big Ben has not been back yet since he lost to the Packers.
Well, he's gone now.
Well, yeah, but like he never went back.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner never went back after he lost. The Cardinals lost to the Steelers. Rex Grossman, Chicago Bears, never been back. So basically, Donovan McNabb, you know who that is. He never went back to the Super Bowl after he lost.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I forgot who the Seattle Seahawks quarterback was when they lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Super Bowl, but they never were back. Jake Delhomme from the Panthers never went back. Basically, what I'm saying is, I mean, it is hard enough to get to the Super Bowl as it is, like, and then when you lose it, it has to be even tougher to get back, you know, right? Like, I feel like it just got to also like it's way. I think that was like it's way easier to go into the season winning the Super Bowl, obviously, than like having to go into the season with that weight that you lost the Super Bowl on you, you know.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's probably a bit demoralizing to get all the way to the Super Bowl and then just lose.
imagine like getting all the way there just to lose. Although I didn't like that the Super Bowl was in LA. Felt very Hollywood. I don't know.
Yeah, it did.
It felt less of a football game, honestly, for me. Did it feel like that for you?
No, it's like that. Like it started off as like the Rock, and then the halftime show.
Yeah, right. It just felt very Hollywood, you know. I didn't like it that much. I like it. Just don't like. I just feel like LA can just never be a sports, city. You know what I'm saying? For me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very hard for LA to be or Las Vegas. Cities like that, like it's just so hard for them to be like a sports, team. Because like everyone at the Super Bowl was like content creators and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like it's already hard enough to book an apartment in LA. Also going to the Super Bowl in LA, it's like I don't know, you know.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Very hard. Also, like for some reason I forgot who was hosting. Was it Fox this year? Hold up.
It was a Fox or NBC. I forget.
Hosted this year's Super Bowl. In NBC, but they changed their scoreboard for like no, like the scoreboard ticker or whatever, right? They changed it and it looked ugly too.
Did it?
I mean you watched the Super Bowl, right?
No, I did. I forget it completely.
Yeah, I don't know, like stuff like that I actually care about for some reason, and like the what do you even call that? This stuff where like they keep the points and stuff like that, and like the time on the clock. What do you call that?
The lower third, like the.
Huh?
Like.
You know, like the part where like it says both teams' names, then there's a score next to it, and then in the middle of the clock.
Scoreboard.
It looked ugly, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no.
Let me send it to you.
I have to see it again to remember it.
Basically, it looked ugly. Terrible looking. Let me show you. At least in my opinion. Let me send you a picture. Because I'll put it up on screen. In my opinion, at least. It was terrible.
No, definitely. No, you're right. It was way too, it was way too, I wish it was, more, fluid. Like, it just seemed, way too, almost like they were, two rectangles. Like, I wish it was, it could have been better design, I guess.
Well, let me show you the best one. Let me show you the best one. It's the, I forgot which one has it. What network has it. It's just so clean looking. Hold on, let me see. They're, I guess it is called the scoreboard, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else you'd call it.
I feel like there has to be a name for it. It's like... Here, hold up. What is the part that... The score bug?
Is that what it's called?
I think so, let me see. Let me see if... Oh, that worked. Hold up. Look, this one's so much better. This was Super Bowl 54. The Chiefs versus 49ers. That's clean,
exactly.
Right? That's clean, right?
Half of the Rams logo is cut off.
Yeah, both of them are. It's like weird looking, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like what even is that over it? It's like they try to do too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, almost.
And I just realized that's the NBC logo in the middle of it. So that answered my question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that's I think Fox. Yeah, that's Fox that has that. I guess I just learned it's called the score bug. That's so much better. That's so clean. I know one of them has a terrible one. I think it's the CBS score one looks good. It's just the one that's like blocky kind of. Let me see. I'm trying to pull it up. Oh yeah, it was the one that had Super Bowl 55. Pulled up. What do you think about this one? It's very like modern, I guess you could say.
No, that is my favorite out of all of them.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah.
The one where it's just
I just like clean design, just like very matte. You know.
Mats? Is it like MAT?
Matte,
Like the mat
like
or
matte.
MATE?
Like just one specific color, not really changing it up a lot, and then just like the team emblem or logo or whatever.
I know there's one more. What is it? I think it was but yeah, like that, I think that's like the first time ever though that like a broadcasting company changed. Now it's called the Score Bug. Changed the Score Bug just for the Super Bowl. They always just keep the same one, like no matter what. So I don't really know what's up with that. Actually, the old CBS one was a bit different. It was like I don't know how to say it. They they showed all the logos, like the full logo on it. And it just like looks different. I don't know. Let me send it to you. This one. What do you think about the old CBS one compared to the new one?
And like it's almost like too primal. Like it's just like
Primal.
Very,
It's a weird way to
basic.
put it.
Very
Rose
weird
said
way to put it, but
primal.
Very basic. Very basic. I don't know.
But you like the other one even though it's more basic. The other one's way more basic.
I mean, the other one's more basic, but like I don't know. Like I don't know what it is. Just the CBS one is just slick. It is.
How about I'm not gonna show this one at this point. It's way more. But like, what do you think about this old one?
No, I hate those. I know those. The old ones, man. You can't.
You hate
Can't
that?
even tell. Absolutely, it's awful.
That you don't like that one?
No.
That one was around for a while.
No, definitely. It was around till like what 2000 like.
I think 16.
Really?
Because I know
16.
Well, yeah, the 28-3 that they used that score bug.
You're right. Yep.
I still can't believe that, honestly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I always root for the teams that have never won a Super Bowl if they make it to the Super Bowl, unless
me
they
too.
go against the Cowboys, and
Mm-hmm.
couldn't. There was a 3-year span where 3 teams that never won a Super Bowl could have won one, and only the Eagles won it. It was the Panthers, Falcons, Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
All of them choked except for Eagle. God dang it! Like I just want to live to see the day the Detroit Lions win a Super Bowl, but
Yeah.
I'm
Or
naive
like-
if I think that'll happen.
Right. The Jaguars.
And I want to say like I want to live the day where every single NFL team wins the Super Bowl, but I feel like there's going to always be more teams, you know, that get added to the league.
Are they gonna add more teams? I don't know.
I feel like they want to expand to like 40.
Yeah.
Because think about like big towns that don't have a team. St. Louis, right?
Yeah.
They probably want a team, right? What other towns are there? Like big cities that don't have a team. San Antonio doesn't have
Yeah.
a team. They only have the Spurs. Basketball team, NBA team. San
No,
Diego
like-
doesn't have one anymore.
No Richmond. Like, there's not a Virginia team, is there?
Yeah. There's San Diego though. They don't have one anymore.
Have one.
Top 20 biggest cities in the U.S. Hold on. So in the top
No.
10, San Antonio and San Diego and San Jose, none of them have a NFL team.
No Portland.
Oh yeah, Portland. This Portland NFL team. Portland's got their own stuff going on. Austin.
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio.
Mhm.
I think Charlotte is where the Carolina Panthers are, so I'm gonna. count
Yeah, that is where they are.
Boston. But
Yeah,
what
Boston.
is
No,
the
no,
new, I mean the
Boston- no,
Patriots are kind of like
Patriots.
all of that area though, you know.
Or they are.
El Paso is in the top 20 biggest cities, so Nashville, cause no, that's Titans. I thought they were Memphis for a second for some reason.
Yeah.
No, that's the Grizzlies. My bad. And then Portland. I feel like the NFL wants to expand to 40 teams, right?
Eventually they will, but not in the next like 5 or 6 years.
No, I feel like we're gonna be at least like 15 years till we see another NFL team.
Definitely.
But like when they make a new NFL team, they have to bring 2, so there's an even amount of teams on the AFC and NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Because I bet they don't want to do the whole thing again when there was like 11 AFC teams and like 10 AFC teams, and everyone was complaining about that. That was like the span between the time when the Houston Oilers moved and became the Tennessee Titans and before the Houston Texans became a team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there was like more NFC teams than AFC teams or something like that. It was weird on. And then like everyone was complaining about it because it's like, oh well, the NFC is harder because there's more teams in it and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
And then there's like everyone was complaining about it for like 6 years and stuff like that. Anyway, is there anything else you would like to say? Because this is getting very long.
Yeah. How long is
3 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, guys, this is actually a record-breaking podcast.
Wow. Well, listen, I will say this: I'm honored to have broken the record for the longest podcast. Is this going to be the longest video on your channel?
Well, I mean, if we're not counting edited videos, then yeah.
I'm impressed then.
Actually, let me see if one of my Swap Force live streams is longer. Real quick, just for, for sake. Yeah, this is the longest. It's going to take forever then to export then.
This is the longest video ever on your channel.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm glad to have been a part of it. And thank you. Hey, you know what? If you're listening right now, first of all, I'm exhausted. It's 11:30 where I'm at right now. I'm going to go to bed right after this. But if you're listening, okay, and you listen to all 3.5 hours of this, I just want to thank you. I'm impressed,
Also,
honestly.
subscribe to William Meadows, guys.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Please check me out if you are interested in Skylanders stuff, because got a lot of stuff coming out in the future.
Watch me become like Joe Rogan and have like 5-hour podcasts.
Yeah. No, for real. And I like how we were joking about this going on for like 12 hours. It went on for 3.5. But
this is the longest
anyway.
one though so far. Yeah, we were saying before it started is like you said you were free till like 8 a.m. So I was like, let's do a 12-hour podcast.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, thank you so much for having me on. It's a lot of fun to do.
So guys, yeah, if you guys are still watching this point, I mean, it's already in the description, but in the description is a link to this podcast on Spotify and to the link to William Edison's channel. You're uploading like, I want to say once every week or like once every 2 weeks. Something like
Fine, once every week, and for this month I'm uploading twice every week.
Yeah, so way more than I am right now. So if you want Skylanders content and a little extra, because that's, we do extra other stuff, right? Like vlogs and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah, occasionally.
Yeah. So go check him out, guys. Awesome content creator right here. And I will see you guys next Monday. Thank you guys for watching.